I did see. So last time I had to put in a title and a description. This time it just went live. And who knows if it's even doing it properly.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know we were doing this live.
Did you not?
No, I didn't.
Do you mind?
Well, I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine. I was just saying, oh, I didn't know we were doing it live. I guess it's an inflection thing. Like it could be good, it could be bad. Like, oh, I didn't know we were doing this live, but it could be, oh, I didn't know we were doing this live.
No, you hate me. I can tell. I can tell from the reflection. I'm a
I wish we were doing it, Ted.
I'm a psychologism. I know all of the things.
Psychoticism. A psychotism.
I'm a psych. Oh yeah. Okay. So there's some people in chat. I'm curious if this one not only will have notifications go out, probably won't, but also whether it appears in the sub box. That is my big interest to see if it will. Okay, the chat's moving pretty fast now. That's reassuring. It seems
Maybe
people have been
only-
notified. Whether it appears in.
Well, what some people say is that they get it for a little bit and then it just like disappears. YouTube just decides, oh well, we were gonna notify people, and we were kinda, but we're just not gonna anymore. That was enough. I think you should just be grateful for what we did do for you.
God, fucking OBS is so weird. It feels like every single time I go live, there's something new I have to learn about.
What are you learning today
Well,
on the Reading Rainbow?
sometimes the chat is built in, but this and it shows up. But now it's the space in which it can show up is there, but it's not there. So that's cool.
So on the stream, it won't be there.
No, it should. The stream one is fine. That comes from a different place. It's sourced from a different place, but I don't need it in OBS. It's just something that they do, and it's like, okay, cool. But this time it's like, oh yeah, here's where it would be if I had one.
Haha.
Either way, we're gonna open today with some meme videos. Are you ready for such things?
I am ready for such things.
Only a couple, meaning literally 5, but that is better than 0. Wouldn't you agree? 5 better than 0? No?
Are 3 new Star Wars movies better than 0?
Well, we're talking meme videos here, so that's a whole different.
They do tend to have a higher average quality than multi-million-dollar Star Wars films.
I've refreshed my homepage. I cannot see my video showing up on a neutral, not even my profile or anything. So
let me go to. So it shows live for me.
Really?
Superchat, Catchup, Iv.
Well, that's good. Doesn't show for me, but oh wait, maybe if.
Because it shows, 361 watching.
Even when I change the filter, oh, there it is. Okay, that's something. That's better.
No, not worry. I'm sure it'll be gone before you know it.
Either way, you got the thing. All right, so this
Chatsworth's invisible wall.
Yes, I was amused by this one. Okay, this is like 10 seconds. You have to keep your eye on it, otherwise you'll miss the meme. Okay.
The cats?
No, this one.
Oh.
Well, shit. Thank you, mister. You earned this, that's for sure.
You got it.
Oh my goodness. Good rat car kill. Oh no.
Excellent.
Someone saw that and they're like,
you remember when we drew bikes?
Yes, I remember when we drew bikes.
We've got a law entry that's actually been voiced as well.
Oh man.
The Entitled Bikeman.
Oh gosh.
By the Bikeman. Translated by Scooby Doobius.
Oh my goodness.
Entitled, they call me. Those foolish heathens think they can berate me by giving me a bike. When they saw my disappointment from this putrid gift, they told me, children in Africa don't have bikes. I saw through that statement. They knew my arms were too long for this monstrosity, that I would have to put my arms up and bring them back around to even hold on to the handles because I have to make the center of gravity higher just to keep balance. I want a better bike, I said. But they again told me that those children in Africa do not have bikes. Why didn't they just give this thing to the children? I shall have my revenge one of these days. I will take over the world riding this bike to spite those monsters. I will show them all. They will loathe the name the Bikeman. First, I must become the bike itself. If I fail this one step, I shall never succeed. I must add a second set of wheels to help keep my balance for when my enemies attack me. I will glue my hands to the handles, for I mustn't lose my grip. I shall do the same for my pedals and my seat. The final touch on my bike is to equip the wheels with spikes for style and for defense. Someone may ask me, how will you eat, drink, or sleep? Those troglodytes are too simple to understand that I taught myself to go without eating, drinking, or sleeping. Once all my preparations are ready, I will begin my rampage, starting with that accursed army of Mola. They are the only ones who can artificially block
Hashtag
me
Mola
from
army.
victory, and I cannot allow this to happen. I want the heathens who gave me this horrid bike to pay for what they have done. I want my look of disappointment to terrify my enemies. I do not want pity, for it is only for the weak.
So
I will
sad.
rule the world. My vengeance will come, and all of you shall suffer my wrath.
Well, if you're ever curious,
Bike. He's so unhappy that you knew this guy is not gonna enjoy this bike I have drawn for him.
Shad, you're going to teach your kids to take back the land that you lost to the
Oh
Emus,
yeah,
right?
I've
What,
killed
Jerusalem?
a snake with a sword, and it was a tiger snake, one of the most deadly ones in the world. So these are the things you got to do in Australia.
wait, you killed a snake with a sword?
Yeah, I
Oh,
did.
I can't wait
That
to
sounds
see what
awesome,
my
dude.
sword when it gets
Please
out.
tell me.
I'm
Please
just
tell me you
imagining
filmed
like a
it.
Dark Souls fight with Shad in it.
Like he's,
Please
he's
tell me
walking
you
through the
filmed it.
street, and then this little snake comes out of the high grass and goes, "No, a health bar appears, and he's like, "Oh god."
Oh
I was
yeah,
just
in
reading the book.
Australia the critters have health bars. That's you don't.
They have, dude. They have
Oh,
phases.
Face.
I was talking to
Multi-stage phases and health bars, alternating attack patterns.
I was talking to Fringy the other night, or maybe it was last night. I don't remember. I was talking to Fringy at some point, and he showed me like a 6-meter crocodile. And
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, I'm never going to that country ever.
We got
Yeah,
gators
yeah,
here.
these are the things you just got to deal with.
No.
Like,
This no.
why do you
This
think
is
I
why-
learned how to use swords, guys? Seriously.
Rip snack.
Tiger snakes, king of the monsters.
I'm just waiting for him to be like, oh, also there are elephant snakes, there are whale snakes. what are all these things?
We even
mean?
have snakes. Snakes.
Why do we even have words? Everything is a sword-like weapon.
All right, they're deadly, they're dangerous, they're protected animals, technically.
Good old
This
Shad.
movie's a fucking mess.
The famed Bilbo Baggins once said, "It's about context."
Oh, snack. Rip snack.
Rip snack indeed.
Rip snack.
So this one's pretty neat. Got
Yeah.
got us an animation.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Rhino milk.
Go on then, let's
There's
hear
no
it.
reason not to farm rhinos.
Look at this.
I know, it's so adorable.
I'm just gonna put this out there. It seems like you're far more likely to die farming rhinos than any other animal.
That's not milk you get him from the rhino.
There's a cow in the background.
There is a cow in the back.
Oh my god. You milk rhinos.
Oh my god. That's really good.
I know.
That's really good.
The person it got shared on the subreddit, but not by the person who made it. The person who made it, like, I didn't even know this existed.
Neon Monkey.
Yes, Rhino Milk, EFAP animated. I love the little designs. They're awesome.
They are. Oh my god. It's amazing.
It's so characterful.
You're super long.
That's true.
Jay's face. That's so Jay.
Yeah, it's based on a drawing that someone else had made about Rhino Milk at some point. But yes, it's Jay. It's 1-to-1 Jay, undeniably.
That's
yeah.
really good.
And
I
love
that.
animations. It's so awesome.
Like how they,
and then this last one, there is a risk that it could push us off the stream because of the song. Because the song is from an Avengers trailer. I'm hoping we can make it. We should be okay, guys. Just hang tight. We can do this. Alright, here we go. The trailer.
That means
28.
Plot holes.
You didn't want to leave
Star Wars.
a chance, huh?
Where the hell did you come from, you disgusting old scabby mummified Palpatine wannabe fuck?
Fuck you, Winston.
This is my favorite part.
that was a good one. Hip hip doodly doo.
Hip hip doodly doo.
Hip hip diddly doo.
Oh my goodness.
I wish that I had that privilege to be asked by the Dawn for a ride.
You need a ride, darling?
So a lot of those memes that they were playing, I recognize some of that. Well, I recognize all of them, but some of them were thinking about them reminds me how good a lot of them were.
Oh yeah, that's a collaboration from like
Oh.
I think like 7 of the main memers from the EFAP community. They're making something for EFAP 100. The only problem I have with it is just like, guys, what if it like is copyrightism and it brings the whole stream down? That'll be really awkward. I hope we don't end up with that. Luckily, the stream is still alive even with that song playing, so maybe that's a sign that we
Wow.
can get through it. And I know that
Truly, we are blessed.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 25 meme videos that are all copyright. So for people wondering, like, where's those ones? It's like, well, the ones I just showed were all copyright free, except for that one being a risky one. So we'll probably record a meme mini soon enough. Maybe a couple weeks from now, once we get like 30 videos, we'll probably do it.
Well, you've got to risk it for the biscuit.
Yes. So now on to meme images. Because yeah, that's where we're at. But point was though, yeah, EFAP 100 is on the way, and apparently they're making something for it. Meme-wise, I don't know what to expect. It'll be rather hilarious, I imagine. And the same goes for a lot of EFAP 100 community-made content. I'll do my best to collect all of it and display all of it. I figure we could record like an EFAP mini with a lot of copyrighted stuff beforehand and then release it as soon as, you know, the day of 100 arrives. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I like in release it the day that it's public, or while we're actually doing it. What do you mean?
I guess after would make more sense, right? Continuity, tisms. I don't know.
I mean, oh yeah, we gotta, the continuity. We gotta.
Even though
I mean,
it'll be recorded beforehand, we will pretend as though it was recorded afterhand. That's what people say, right? Afterhand.
Just don't think about it, and so the magic isn't ruined.
Aw. I like magic. Do you?
I like not like some magic is bad, like necromancy.
What's wrong with reanimating the dead?
It just never. I suppose in terms of, it's not inherently bad. It just always seems to go really, really poorly.
Well,
here's a gif
of the Don himself approving Rhino milk. I'm assuming that's what he's drinking. People like get him for episode 100. It's like, I don't think.
Wait, well,
get the accent.
We can get him. Yeah, we'll get him, and we'll get John Boyega.
Oh
and
my
we'll
god,
get
Tonald,
Abraham Lincoln, Tonald, all the greats.
I think it'll be possible, 100%. So this was a helpful meme. So they were like, EFAP chat, where's my Discord fix? Look under the meme. No, I didn't. And then this is actually how to get it fixed. Metal Command was the one who actually helped out with that for me. And what you're seeing on the bottom is actually the corrected TISM version of Discord now. It's been like that now since, I think, 2 EFAPs back. So yeah, it's this is what we're dealing with. It's not noticeable. You don't even know the difference. But if you compare old EFAP to this one, you'll actually spot that it is a little bit different.
Yeah, because the new one's cancer, and everyone thinks it's cancer.
Beth dies in Batwoman. We all laugh.
They were trying to make it so emotional.
It was hilarious.
And impactful. They wanted to tug on those heartstrings, and we were just laughing. We were having such a great time. Like, oh.
I think we tried to discuss it, but there was so many reasons why we were laughing at the end. Do you remember when Beth dies and Alice realizes that she's not dead? We were just losing our shit. It's so funny to think about all the different, I don't know, aspects of it. But yeah, more Batwoman on the way.
Just randomly came to this parking lot with sniper rifles, and the Beth just happens to show up there. We're like, oh no! Of all the parking lots to be at, the one with 2 snipers who would have killed you is the worst. Oh no! What terrible luck!
And there's more we've recorded 3 more. We're going to be watching another. We've got 4 more to watch, I believe, and the editor is going to hit the ground running very soon. It's mostly sorted out now, and he's gonna start tackling that shit. So more Batwoman on the way.
Very excited.
So yeah, if the ESRB rate your content as O, it means it's objective. Toxicity, intellectual themes that should be. Gosh, intellectual themes. Slicing and dicing and massives. It's all true. Look how cute Shawshank Redemption has the box. Oh no, it's retarded. He didn't know, guys. He's not seen movies.
Shawshank Redemption has the box.
Do you remember when Rhino was like, "Don't call me Morty," because Moriarty.
Don't call me Morty.
The Journal.
You must get that a lot, though.
Maybe, I don't know. The Journal of Quintinius. Bigidius. Gonna be something of something to read. That image is perfect.
Face only a Nintendo Switch could love.
So this is when we get specific.
Oh, that's really specific. Oh, that's such a good template for me.
They put the hands on all these people.
Oh. The faces match the hands. Oh, that's so good.
This is
Oh.
if you remember, I kept wanting to play the video to find out what Flabby Cheeks was referring to, and I kept getting interrupted. And I think someone pronounced. I said I was being introduction or something. I don't remember. But
Introduced. Stop introducing me.
so this is the man with 2 cocks and 2 sets of balls. I can't remember, but we were talking about how it would be arranged.
Yeah, a cockaball, in pairs.
This is a rendition of Slice and Dice and Torch and Scorch.
Oh, that looks really cool.
A little bit hard to see on screen because it's currently a bit dark, but you can make it out. It looks neat. Slice and Dice, my brothers.
Slice and dice.
Torch and Scorch.
It almost looks like sliced pie dice.
Yes. There's multiple meanings. I don't know if this drawing was or was not created in relation to EFAP, but I don't care. It's funny. Dr. Robotnik.
Oh man, imagine being that hover chair, having to hold that.
That's some incredible technology. Let's not deny it.
Hear it groaning.
Alright, now we got a whole selection of, I believe, Soul Calibur stuff. You know,
It's
pretty
show.
good direction there for good old Jay. Got another angle there. Jay just getting ready for battle, as you do.
That's pretty good.
Got a little Rhino helmet. Not bad.
They very specifically have Rhino helmets.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
give everyone your character Rhino helmets.
We got the villain created as well, Diabito right there. Style as well.
The floating ice cream.
That's great.
Oh, I can't believe you could make these things in Soul Calibur. You can make diabetes. Look at it.
I don't know that this is like that's just the rendition now, isn't it? Like
The Diabito. I wonder what would happen if he saw all of these Diabito memes. What he think of?
I'm sure he'd just think they're really mean. I'd be like, no, dude, own it. Dress up as him. It's
Be Diabito.
Be
It is
him.
your destiny.
he needs to be like if someone is like a game coder out there makes like a really shitty EFAP game, you need to have him as an enemy and he throws ice cream with his Diabito powers.
Oh yeah, think of all the candy and sugar related attacks that you can come up with.
And his world is like all sugar based, and then there's this sort of level where he pours water all over the world and it starts to melt and you have to run as it all falls apart. It's like one of them, you know,
Well, after you beat the boss, after you beat him.
oh yeah, that
his
would be after you
final
beat the boss.
stage, and he's like, "If I can't have this sugar world, then no one
No one
can."
can.
And it
Need some
instead of it,
QTEs.
like it collapses, but it doesn't turn into a black hole. It turns into a donut hole,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to escape before the donut world. It's like Halo, basically, but a big donut. You're fighting on the inside of a massive donut.
Imagine the raw power.
Oh,
Incredible.
You see, this is his rock candy special move.
Why can't the EFAP game be amazing? I'm just saying the average person does not have to create an amazing game based on a podcast. It's okay. Like, I think I'm hitting him with my long weapon.
It's long. Sugar free. I'm on a diet. No diet can resist.
EFAP fan repair. My fan base is making weird noises. Massive Rhino milk, Hyrax, good rat, praise the dawn. No, that's acting normal right there.
That's normal for us.
Mm-hmm. Everything is fine.
If your fans stop saying Rhino milk, it's broken.
So screenshot that while they were check it out. Logic's guest starring on one of the EFAP episodes just had a flat Earth link. It's like okay.
Well, we talk about We talk about the flat Earth all the time.
Semi-regularly, I will give you that.
The Illuminati, Freemason,
Illuminati.
globe conspiracy.
Oh, there was another one. Ringgold.
Oh.
Look at that. I wonder if he could defeat Diabito.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a tough challenge.
Diabito's like Thanos. Jesus.
I think this is just a combo of works.
Oh, Diabito.
It's funny because I don't think he likes Sonic, so he's probably like, no.
He doesn't?
I think he's
I'm,
a big...
I'm sure that what he likes and doesn't like is basically random.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Wag? Oh, the Wiggles. Where's Wags? He's behind that bush.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty clear where he is. I don't know.
Damn you, Mr. Wiggles!
Bumble Rags loves his pollen.
Bumble Rags.
Oh, I remember this meme too. I know this one.
There's at least one Scrotum in Rag's room. Can you find him? Or his friends? Should he have any? Can you find the Scrotum's friends?
Let's look together. This is when Helagredo's like talking about any legitimate criticism of Disney Star Wars. He calls it dumb toy. Fucking wrecks it.
This flex tape meme is so perfect for this. I remember we watched his last video and we were so excited because he brought up the holdo maneuver. I was so excited because he was actually gonna have to talk about it, and he was like, "Nope, dum dum dum." We're like, "Damn it!" We were so excited. You were so close, Greedo. You were so close. Now look at you.
You prefer cabbage bags to scrotum, yes?
Cabbage bags.
This is Shad's book. This is the official front cover.
Shad.
He is 3 of the characters, yeah. Chronicles of EFAP. Can't wait to see the adaptation from Hollywood and Disney. It's gonna happen. Give it time. Possible 6-man episode. Don't get to look at women. So sad that is Dawn in pain. That is the image there. You know, we all know it.
Yeah.
So cruel of the villain Captain Marvel. Primal talking about how he beat Superliminal in 90 minutes. You know, I'm something of an intellectual myself.
That's good.
Yes. And it did seem like he's just that good. He destroyed that game, except for that one puzzle, which nobody would have gotten. Stupid.
Weird puzzle.
Wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he used to. All the elves who died before he got there.
Like the shitty Photoshop job. It looks better.
I love it. This is an Interstellar reference. More or less seconds before posting 2,000 hours worth of saved EFAP memes most people haven't seen before. This little maneuver is going to cost you all 51 years. Still keeping that gas mask alive throughout these memes, that particular one. It's like, I don't even know where they got it from. Google Images.
It does pop up. It's becoming part of the lore.
Force Ghost Anakin when Rey said, "I'm Rey Skywalker," and then Palpatine in Hell when Rey said, "I'm Rey Skywalker." Yeah, he would have been pretty happy about it.
Wait, how do we know Palpatine's really dead?
No one's ever really gone.
Yeah. It's amazing what can't kill a person.
It's a Space Wars movie, so, you know. You are the guests of EFAP. No matter what comes through that gate, you will stand your ground. Oh god, copyright run. Like the little shocked version of me.
Yeah, like, I can't believe this has happened.
So this is interesting. Gonna require some deciphering here.
Okay. Well,
Diabeto on the
it
left.
seems to be Diabeto, you, and I, and um, where are we?
I don't know. It's like you're a little
We're in
ranger
some-
person in the poison land.
Yeah, you're like a golem,
Mm-hmm.
and we're in, I don't know, obsidian or something. I have no idea actually.
Someone said it's Dragon Age.
The Fade? Oh, this is the Fade. Yeah, because the guy on the left, that's one of the demons essentially. The one in the middle, that's kind of like Dragon Age armor. And the one on the right, that's one of the characters you can unlock in the Fade as well to play as. I
Ah.
forget, it was like the big golem guy. Yeah, this is the Fade. Fuck the Fade. I hate you. The Fade.
This was
I
crazy.
get it now. I absolutely get it. It's good. Oh wow, look at this.
So you got the hate mongers of the Toxic Brood, the gang organization that illegally sells and produces objectivisms, then distributes them to the world. At the top, you clearly got Weekend Warrior, Sitch, Das Bullshit, J Longbone.
Don't know who those two are.
Drinker on the furthest right. Just because they're drinking, like that's all I'm basing that on. And then that one looks like a Lego.
Which one? The
one between J Longbone and possibly Drinker.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh, Doomcock. There you go. That makes sense.
Oh yeah.
And you got the Blessed Pikeman, the Toxic Brood flag. I think that's the Dawn in the background and Sargon in a frame. Got Chicken trying to eat some loud soup. Shad. I think that's Rags. Springy. Metal looking interesting in this rendition. Not crying. Oh no, he is crying. I was gonna say, it's like, how do you draw it without the tears? And CJ, Aiden, Rhino, of course. And who is in the bottom right?
That is.
I know that profile picture. I'm just for some reason forgetting it.
That's. I don't know who that is.
Help me out, chat. What am I missing?
Yeah, who is that? Explain this.
Logic. Oh, people saying it's Porcus.
No.
Is that Porcus's?
Porcus? Oh yeah, he's got the clown hair.
Oh, I'm mixing up his profile picture with his server's profile picture, I guess. Yeah, people are saying it's Porcus. Alright. Yeah, that's a pretty cool image. It's awesome. Thank you very much. I love Goliath eating the happy face, or sad face in this case. Oh, and Smiler, of course. Good shit. This is a rendition of Fringy. Unfortunately, because these end up in such a backlog that I'm not even sure if... I'm assuming he's seen this, and acknowledged it probably on Twitter, but I just like to share some of these things. They're pretty cool.
Not bad at all.
I know someone said this is a work in progress, but we will happily share the completed one when they decide on it, but I think it's pretty awesome.
Of course, Jay's an elf.
I like the idea that Jade never gets finished.
Jay never finished. Well, he never finishes any movies.
You got a lot of guns there, Ragu.
Yes, I do. One for every day of the week.
That version of me looks like the one that Omega Ridley would draw in memes. And of course, Wolf is like a huge axe-wielding barbarian. Makes sense. I don't know what particular thing this may be referencing, but I like it. Also, I like how you're kind of female-ish.
Yeah, it's great.
Was this on my belt?
It says
It says wags on yours. Oh, long, I think.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it says long. What does wolf say? It's an upside down M.
True, it is an upside down M.
Oh, what does it mean?
I don't know. The English language is a strange beast.
Yes, it is. We'll probably never know what the artist intended with that upside down M.
I know this reference. It's, I want to say, episode 1 of the Clone Wars, I think. It's an early episode. Where it says,
I've seen this template
we're
a few
just
times,
clones.
yeah.
We're meant to be expendable. Not to me. I believe that's Plo Koon, the one who gets blown up in episode 3, so... That is my fate. To be blown up.
Blown up.
I fucking love this one.
In space.
Look at this.
I think they took the bike and they totally reversed it.
That child is unhappy, to say the least.
Not a happy child.
But who really cares? I thought it was gonna be full-on shadow people. You got like 2 shadow people in there. Some shadow, yeah, it's getting there. They're all. I guess this isn't all of them. This isn't all of the ring rates you see.
Bunch of darkies.
Shadow stream coming to you. And then, of course, this perfect meme. I think there's a couple of versions of that one, actually. Of course, there would be, because only the important memes here.
Kind of looks like Bender.
What do you mean, fucking Terminator?
I know, but it looks like, look at his head and his body and his legs.
I mean, I'm just seeing Terminator. I'm too.
I know. I see Terminator, but if you can look at the shape, you know how Bender's head is basically like there's no neck, right? It just comes out of the body.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway. So this was shared on the subreddit. It's just something to make you unhappy. You got,
Oh boy.
I guess these are like cards or collectibles or whatever. But you got power level for Rey and Vader.
Fuck off.
And then look at this.
How do you have a power level of 41? First off, that is insanely specific. Your power level is 41,995.
I know, right? Like they knew. They just knew. And I love this, right? So Darth Vader is an attacker, Empire, Dark Side, Sith. And you're like, okay. She is an attacker, leader, resistance, galactic legend.
Galactic legend.
How insulting is that? It's like, wow.
Wow. I mean, I guess you wrote it that way, sure. This is Star Wars Galaxy.
Galaxy of Heroes?
Galaxy Heroes?
Hmm.
Galaxy Heroes?
Galaxy
Outrageous.
is
It's unfair. Wow.
It's horrible.
It's trash. I hate it. And it's not even close, by the way. It is a blowout. Darth Vader is crushed by Rey. Not even close. Almost a 10,000 power difference.
10,000 power.
Almost a 10,000.
Remember,
she has 10,000
Yoda
power.
Yoda is like outclassed by Vader quite significantly. So think of Yoda, and then think of outclassing that significantly, and then think of outclassing that significantly.
Let me look it up. Star Wars Galaxy.
Oh yeah, what is Yoda's power in this?
Of Heroes?
Galaxy of
Yoda.
Heroes, yeah.
Okay, so let's go to images here. Galaxy Heroes. I guess the power level is based on different things, because you can have like different power levels. Because this one, he's got, on some of these pictures, he's different.
Oh, are they
But
like
here's
different
the
power
thing,
levels?
At level 70, which is max HP, it says his power is 5,329. That can't be. Something must be up.
Either way, it's
me
outrageous
just
and
do-
it's unfair.
best characters. Apparently, this is a big thing. I don't even know what this Galaxy of Heroes is.
I know Futia plays it. I don't know if he plays it anymore though.
So 20. There's the 20 best characters in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Let's see. IG 88, First Order TIE Pilot, Poe Dameron.
What's his power level?
Okay, so it's really weird the way that this power works. Because it shows IG-88's power level is 5,300 and Poe's is 5,000, which I guess makes sense. But you have Jedi who are like 258, but it seems to be based on their level.
Huh. So
it doesn't give you like a base.
I wonder how many of these cards are considered galactic legends.
Captain Phasma's got a lot of power.
Wait, Jay just said he's looked it up and C-3PO also has more power than Darth Vader.
No way.
This is a weird system. Apparently we don't understand how it works.
There must be something. Because I don't know what it is. We could we'll acquaint ourselves with this is the true canon, power level canon, is Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
Ew, Kylo Ren and Rey have the same power level. But she has more health, speed. Wait, she has more health and speed than him, but he has more max ability than him. I don't know what any of this means.
Oh my goodness. Why
Look
would
at
she have more
Luke
health than him?
Luke Skywalker is 4th. Of course.
Ugh.
Oh wait, General Skywalker? Who's that? I don't know. They put Kylo Ren and Rey above him, of course. That's the only important part.
Of course. Of course. The fastest way to get XP is to complete the daily tasks and focus on 5 main units and make smart purchases and use
sounds so much fun.
Oh yeah. It's over, Padme. I have the medical equipment. You underestimate my sadness.
Don't try it. But she did, and she won.
Fucking died.
I got some up-to-date
I'm-
memes now.
That is, yeah.
I think it's a fair assessment. The Christmas Halloween debate is the one that will be ongoing for the until the end of EFAP. So this is when they referred to the room in the Trade Federation ship as the murder room. I quite like the got
The murder room. Oh
instead of
yeah,
kitchen
yeah,
dining,
because
got murder dining, murder room, study of murder,
They can pump poison gas
Murder
into
closet.
any room they want on their ship.
murder
When they were
hole.
ordering these ships, like, all right, we need to have a big cafeteria, air conditioning.
They got
we need-
wardrobe is turned into murder robe.
I need to be able to pump poisonous gas into any room that I wish.
Murder bathroom, murder closet. Yep, it all makes sense.
It's so useful.
This is the murder room. Who done it? I reckon it was the protocol droid myself. You just wouldn't expect it,
I don't
you know.
trust him. I don't trust him.
This is one of them Rags created memes, right? You did this, I think.
Oh yeah, this is what I made. While we were getting into this, and I was just like, "Yep, this
This is happening.
is."
It's well masked. It
Oh.
looks almost as if it is on your screen.
Some memery.
Got EFAP 84's chat desperately asking that Star Wars kill to come and save them. And she did arrive.
No one saved you.
No one
No one
saved
did save you. No one saved you.
like this.
Nobody could
Chat is
save
like
you.
sacrificing it.
Prequel debate. It's just the prequel debate's just a pit.
I think this is when you established that Qui-Gon was Ron Paul of Jedi, I think. I don't know.
Ron Paul of the Jedi. He's got a big ear.
This is the... We just hyper jumped from Naboo to Tatooine. Pixel didn't happen. It's true. It's true.
Yeah, we never see it.
I've never seen that for Pixel Didn't Happen, though, the Ron Burgundy. It's interesting.
I haven't either.
Oh well, I'll do it myself. That Darth Maul Ahsoka makeup, though.
Somebody has linked to me a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes .gg site where they list all the characters. So the power levels are as follows. I'll give you the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'll give you top 10 power levels. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Wow, 11 is Geonosian Brood Alpha. Grief Karga is above HK47. That's interesting. All right, so power level. Number 10 is Bosk.
Well, yeah,
Number
all
9.
right.
Yeah. Number 9 is Aura Singh, who is a Jedi, I guess, from some show, I suppose. I don't know. Number 8, C3PO.
Okay.
All right.
You see, power level gave me an impression, but apparently that impression was faulty.
Yeah. Next up is Rey Jedi Training.
Yeah, now I'm very confused.
Yeah, it's Rey parentheses Jedi Training. Then we have Jedi Knight Revan. And
I know of
we
that
have
one, yes.
Darth Revan.
Oh.
So we have Revan and Jedi Knight Revan are both tied for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 4 is Commander Luke Skywalker. 3 is General Skywalker, who's young Anakin Skywalker.
Oh.
Yeah. Number 2 is Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. And surprise, surprise, number 1 is Rey, who somehow has like way more health than him.
Naturally.
All right.
Well, if you remember, he gave all of his health to her, so.
Oh yeah. So yeah. Thanks. I hate it.
Anyway, more memes. This one will amuse chat, I'm sure of it. Who would win, Sitch or one screenshotty boy? Move against the Jedi fist. Good old Palpatine, making sure that we knock out those Jedi. Revenge first, folks.
I forgot this little scene. It only takes a moment, but I forgot it was even in the film until we rewatched it.
This is the Gru format, isn't it? We actually put Sitch's sort of style in there, not bad. This is the shocked, sad face.
Also, as the chat is pointing out, C-3PO is stronger than Palpatine, I guess. So
he just never used the power, okay? He's a pacifist. Pacitism.
He could memory wipe himself to save his team once per episode. He could save the plot once per episode by resetting himself.
I like this. Will you defer your motion to allow a committee to determine the validity of your accusations? How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you?
I quite like this. You got the debate. Slaps on you, prequel defender. I didn't choose this. You didn't want it. You didn't choose it. And yet there it is. This is foreshadowing is what this is. Let's see who this prequel critic really is. And it's Cosmonaut Variety Hour. Dun dun dun.
Oh no.
I will not specify how that is foreshadowing. Oh look, what a cool YouTube critic. Ewan McGregor acting in prequels as a deaf. Oh no. It's retarded. I don't even know what's happening in that last frame.
I don't know either. I like the drool they put on his eyes are looking 2 different ways. Ewan McGregor is definitely not an F.
No, he's pretty awesome with the prequels, honestly.
Not even everyone in Batwoman is an F.
True. Kate Kane is a fucking F, though.
Hey, Kate Kane is an F.
Do you remember when she grabbed Beth in that episode where she first revealed? She goes, "Who are you?" That's how she, like, delivered it. It was the most, like, what the
Who
fuck?
are you? Ah!
You are the chosen one. I don't know exactly what this is saying as a meme. That maybe she didn't do what chat wanted, or that this is chat selecting her. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing in the top left there either. But I am clearly happy about the choice. The red lightsaber notwithstanding. This is cool. Animal Crossing, but artistic works from the EFAP extended universe.
Oh, wow.
Look at it.
That's great.
That is a critical drinker, weekend warrior, Frongoid, Mulebsley, and good old Jay. Where are you? And apparently, Shad has been recently completed. Dun, dun,
hey.
dun, dun. They will band together and defeat subjectivity.
That's cool.
The EFAP is catastrophic. You must contact me. Is this your meme or is this someone else's? By the way, I'm assuming it's someone else's. Debates are gay.
I didn't make it.
I was gonna say because that's the shot of you from the Infinity War video we had a while ago. I think.
Just been sat here with my notes. Debates are gay. He was right all along.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We need another hot take to distract chat from my opinions on Avatar. Prequels are boring. Spaceballs is boring. Night Before Christmas is boring. she overstepped the bounds with that one.
Listen, we're not barbarians here. That's always been a great meme template.
Yes. Storm's coming, Rags. Better go inside. Okay, thanks. Should you go inside too? I'm not going inside with someone who ruined me last Christmas.
Oh no.
Poor
I
Bones.
ruined episode 1 Granny.
That's true. So
and
this
her rich acting pedigree, I'm sure.
Wanted by EFAP High Command. Robrecht Shipsman. Sex never. Great. Known aliases Kido Robrecht, the Blob of Berlin. Affiliations: National Subjectivist, Disnoid Art Pundits, as NSDAP. I get it. Wanted for defense of terrible movies, obnoxious social media posts, and attempted genocide. I don't even know if it's attempted, it's more just like thought about it. As head of the Disney Rice Office of Corporate Eugenics, Shipsman was instrumental in planning the so-called final solution to the Republican question. Intelligence reports suggest that the only reason the plans never went forward is because he was distracted by reviewing films. Damn. At large, extremely dangerous, threat level 5. Check a little Walt Disney thing as well. In his image.
Walt Disney. The castle. The man in that's the high castle now. Also,
Jay said Night Before Christmas is better than Spaceballs. What do you reckon?
Say what?
Night Before Christmas or Spaceballs if you're gonna keep one?
Probably The Nightmare Before Christmas.
I was gonna say probably the same for me, but I mean I watched it since I was a kid, so Spaceballs on the other hand I watched a couple times and liked it. Night Before Christmas I watched too many times. Makes me a bad person.
By the way, the woman who the old woman in episode 1, get
Mhm.
too shy, daddy. She died in 2017.
Damn.
She was 96.
Your bones must have been aching about that storm.
My bones aching. There's a storm coming. A storm that is my own inevitable mortality. Jack lives the gentleman.
It's got a little smiley face on
it. It seems so simple.
When Christmas is winning against Halloween. I love democracy.
Well, yeah, it's because it's better.
I mean, if you want to associate with Palpatine, it's fine. You know, he wasn't really the good guy.
This is my favorite. This is.
I don't think the system works.
This is one of my favorites. I can imagine the fact. Some about our faces just make us just sitting there so dejected, like we're lost. I don't think the system works. Oh, I love it so much. This is such a good one.
Rags before le fromage, rags after le fromage.
Oh no. Has le fromage gone to my head?
You got into the lager. How could you?
Youngling.
When Rags defends the PT better than the PT team themselves. I love you, dog. When all you ever hear is hi. Oh wait, yeah, they're just hi Rags, and no one ever asks how's Rags. Damn.
Oh no.
That looks like such an upset doggo.
Don't
give him a hug. Do it.
Fucking do it. House Rags.
That updating. If war were arithmetic, the mathematicians would rule the world. That's a Game of Thrones reference right there. Season 2. Season 2. Yeah, hopefully we can flesh that out a lot. Every guest will get a choice. And the war shall begin.
Now that the Star Wars question's been asked.
You turned it against me. You've done that yourself. Quality meme right there. Quality.
That's good. Prequel memes are so great.
Yeah, it's just applicable to everything.
So many good templates and lines.
This is the colored version of the meme we covered before. Well, artwork, I guess I should say. Remember?
I do remember this one, absolutely.
Got the jab being watered, as we noticed, and the toxic egg on the back of his... Well, on his back. Everything is
Color
clear
makes so
now.
much difference.
Mm-hmm.
Color makes so much difference to tell what's what.
I'm clearly holding a sign that says up. We got the times there. The 3 legs. Dragon flag.
There's Batwoman at the bottom.
True, yeah, Batwoman's there. And Oracle Spider.
Yeah.
Literature Devil. I don't know if I spotted it before, but I can now. The pizza. I'm assuming that's Jack Daniels. Milk, popcorn, sword. Jay with a little crown.
Jay being kicked.
It's true. Chat's there. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Rags, ER, Cosmic Chicken. Good rat, cheese. Lots of wonderful little references.
This is really good.
I give it a thumbs up. And it's made by Illyria, which is a great name to have. I'm just saying, it's a great profile name, Illyria. I like it a lot, alright? Yep. Has nothing to do with anything. This is, someone looked into the future and took a snapshot of EFAP 100. I don't know what to make of this.
Oh my goodness.
Carnage, to say the least. Oh my god, look at Metal there with his devious eyes and his plans to electrocute.
Oh wow. These are devious.
His special
Our
eyes.
battle will be legendary. Big Brain Willems.
Shad's preparing his laser, I think.
Endgame is better than Infinity War.
In every way.
In every way.
Oh, and I threw in, as well, I managed to get a snapshot of my current timeline. Because I've passed halfway now. But, like, in a completed fashion. So that's what it looks like. Do you know how I did this? I managed to extend the program to the 3 monitors and then snapshot it across them. So that you can see the actual clips, sort of. And if you look carefully, you can see John Wick, Lord of the Rings, The Shining, EFAP clip is in there. Can't make out what that is, or what that is. I know what they are. That's Winter Soldier, you can clearly see.
I was going to say.
That's the Just Right debate.
It was good, though.
That's Kirby Simpsons. And that's a J.J. Abrams picture right there. So, yes, it's on the way. It's incredibly complex. It's the hardest video I've made, but it's coming. If it were 2 hours long, it would be released really soon. Unfortunately, it's going to be between 3 and 4. So
Oh my god.
we're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
And yeah, that brings us to we've got more memes to show, but I'm pasting them out because the point of this stream was to actually read super chats, and we're already an hour in. So
Oh my goodness.
good job, as per usual. It's just
did it.
we got memes to look at, that's how it be. So the first ones we're gonna do are from. So this is something I have to tell people as well, right? So Streamlabs, the only way I can access the donations that come through there, because there are a couple every once in a while, is by being signed into my YouTube connected to Streamlabs. Unfortunately, it automatically signs into my Gmail, which doesn't have any donations attached to it, because why should it? It's not the right profile. I can choose between 3. It's Gmail, my main account, and Moolah. And it always automatically chooses, because it used to say sign into YouTube, then you have a choice of 3, but now it just chooses one automatically, and I think it just chose the one at the top, which is Gmail, I guess. And so the only way to do it is if I sign out of my YouTube account and I sign out of OBS, and then I ask Streamlabs to sign in, and it gets confused. It's like, wait, there's nothing to... I don't know which one I'm supposed to sign into anymore because the others aren't signed in. So which one of the 3 do you want? That's the only time I can get it to choose. So what this means is I can only collect the Streamlabs donations at the end of every stream now, once I'm able to stop OBS. Because for some reason it's changed it. It used to ask me which of the 3 I wanted to sign into, but now it just does it automatically, so... Annoying, but this first selection is from Streamlabs, and there will be more as we progress, and then it'll be Super Chats from... I can't even remember which particular one. I think it was a Joker one we did. And then Streamlabs again, and then I can start, if we get there, the ones from the debate episode. So... yeah, but I've only got about 3.5, 4 hours, so we will see how much we can get through, but obviously we can catch up a little bit, and yeah, here we go. So thoughts on One Punch Man live action movie? I feel like it's gonna be terrible, but I'll check it out. Also, it's great to know that Moeller agrees with my opinion on Kate Kane's character, according to his interview with that Star Wars girl. I probably said a couple of things about her on that.
Kate Kane's character? Oh yeah, I
mean,
think it's pretty
unlike Rey, I think she does have character. It's just she's an awful,
I
awful
agree.
person.
She definitely has more character. It's just villainous and evil and horrible and selfish.
She is villainous. That's what I think so.
Everyone's like, Kate Kane is a character. I was like, yeah, that's kind of the problem, though.
Yeah, like, if you watch the show, she's pretty consistent on how selfish she is. Like, it's pretty bad.
She's sort of vile.
And, great person to not, idolize. But some people do, unfortunately.
Yes, whatever she does, just sort of as a general rule, do the opposite.
I feel long, sort of subjective, like weird grapes fapped over way too many burgers. Bilbis Bagglebum.
Weird grapes fapped over too many burgers?
Yeah, that's that's what they wanted me to say, I guess.
You don't need to understand any of the EFAP lore. I mean, that just speaks for itself.
Robert De Niro, when Joker interrupted him. Get him the hell out of here. Get him out. Don't give him his jacket. Don't give him his coat. No, but seriously, what do you guys think of Drive? Oh. I saw it when it came out. I thought it was really good. I haven't seen it in so long now that I kind of am useless on, sharing perspective of it. Maybe I should rewatch it. Have you seen it, Rags?
I don't think I have. I certainly don't recall it.
Saw it recently and thought it was unironically epic. Well, I mean, it is pretty beloved, so it's not a surprise.
Epic. Celestial.
Mauler, you're not cool because you have a half mullet and look like a lesbian. It's true. True. Unlike Luke.
I would agree, but I'd say that about everyone.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
This is my favorite part of EFAP during my least favorite part of the day, the end. Good night, colleagues of J. P.S. Rags, give Uzulu blood. Uzulu, sorry.
Uzulu blood?
He must have protein to turn into a lobster. Tell him this isn't the big gay, despite what he thinks. All right.
I'm gay about giving another guy your blood.
No, yeah, I agree with that. Arthur Fleck is the physical embodiment of Joker. Brown Table. I think Brown Table said that about Batman. He said that Bruce Wayne is the physical embodiment of Batman, or something like that. That was his Dark Knight Rises video. We covered that on EFAP 50.
Bruce Wayne is the physical embodiment of Batman.
I can't remember what he said. It was weird. Or Batman is the...
Interesting sentence.
I remember us being like, what?
That sounds odd.
I feel compelled to point out that no matter what the people who make it say, Batman looms large over this entire podcast. Ding. Oh, I get it. That was, fuck. Cinema Sins, right? He was like, Batman is all over this film, and then he was like, stupid Batman being in this film.
I always thought it was really subtle, you know?
We got, Cinema Wins and Sins have released their Tross videos, and my goodness, we'll be covering them sooner rather than later. We will be carrying on the prequel arc, but we gotta wait for Cinema Wins to put out his 2 videos, so it should be the EFAP following the EFAP coming in a couple days.
So now you're excited.
Mm-hmm.
Try to contain that if you can. If it's possible for you to contain your excitement for the next prequel thing.
Guys, chill out. I know you want it more than anything, okay? Jesus. Arthur truly is falling down as the king of shining taxi drivers, but was he ever really there? Get it? Get it? That's a shit ton of references right there. Good shit.
That is a lot of references.
Even this Joker origin is still mysterious since he was adopted and we have no idea where he originally came from, and we mostly just get vague details about his backstory prior to the events of the film.
What if Joker was what if Joker was Batman's son?
What if Batman was Joker's son? What if they were both the sons of Thomas Wayne? What if
Checks out.
the Riddler was their son? You gotta consider all this stuff if you're gonna become a great YouTube Hollywood writer, as there are many.
That's true.
Can you simply imagine Gordon Ramsay being the script doctor for the sequel trilogy, and he supervises and corrects the many mistakes like he was on Hell's Kitchen? That would be fucking hilarious. I wonder if a show like that would work, where someone walks up and they're like, okay, my character, despite, I don't know, like they get their arm broken, but it heals during scenes. It's like, no, you can't do that.
No.
It's raw.
Can't you use the microwave to fix your plot problems?
What makes good rat, and how does it become super rat? Oh, that's kind of what EFAP's all about, trying to figure it out. It's the never-ending mystery. Hi Rag.
Hello.
Long Welsh. Hello. And of course, all remaining guests. Oh. Well, this time, that ain't nobody. The script is bland, you donkey. It's raw. The script is raw. It hasn't been redrafted.
Okay.
I woke up listening to you reading Super Chats, then I realized my computer wasn't turned on and it was a dream. Then I turned on my computer to listen to you reading Super Chats. Oh.
Oh.
Maybe you got a bit of spider blood in you. You can see that shit coming.
You got a bit of fapception going on.
What are the greatest stories in gaming? Now we got some greatest stories ever.
Soma.
Soma's definitely up there.
Witcher 3. Mass Effect. All that good shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could probably find like better lists from just look. Let's have a look at what Google thinks, shall we? Best video game stories of all time, top 10. Best 30. All right, fine.
Best 30.
I asked for 10.
Palpatine.
You got Uncharted 2. Fine. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I don't know. I mean, it's good. Hotline Miami.
Yeah. It's fine. Yeah, it's good, but I don't know about greatest. Like, I'd calm down to that one.
Final Fantasy 6. Ooh, Alan Wake. I mean, I enjoyed it a lot, but I can't remember it quite effectively at this point. Undertale. I think a lot of people would probably agree with that. Chrono Trigger. Ooh, Soma's there. Hello. Grand Theft Auto
Yay,
San
we did it.
Andreas, of course. Grim Fandango. That's I do see that one around a lot.
Yeah, I do see that.
Gone Home. I don't know if people would typically agree with that, but alright. Fair enough. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people like that one. Metal Gear Solid 5. Depends on who you talk to, I guess.
No. No.
Mass Effect 2.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Mass Effect 2, yeah, maybe.
Horizon Zero Dawn. What do you think about that?
I haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn.
Life is Strange. No. I refuse. Watch ER's video. Firewatch. I did hear a lot of good stuff about that. Ooh, Portal 2.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Still haven't played Portal 2.
It's good shit. It's good shit. Especially if you like Portal 1.
It's really good.
Nier Automata. I've not played it, but I've heard good things. Half-Life 2. I guess that's fair. Red Dead Redemption. Persona 4. Telltale's The Walking Dead. The Last of Us coming in at 6. Here we are, top 5 now. What Remains of Edith Finch? I have not played that. The Witcher 3. Neat. Number 3 is Bioshock.
That's good.
Pretty cool, yeah, I like Bioshock story a lot. Number 2 is Her Story. I never played it, but it did seem cool. Number 1 is Silent Hill 2.
Really?
I've not played it, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see. One in the chat if you agree with that being the number 1. I'm waiting for like I'm curious what chat thinks. Also, Halo didn't even make it onto that list.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh boy, controversial. There are two kinds of people in this world: people who think Halo has a great story, and people who are wrong.
I said what if you agree, and I didn't specify what to do if you disagree, and you got 2s and 0s in chat. Because like that must be the way to do it. A couple of 1s though, so there are a couple of people who think Silent Hill 2 is the best game of all time, or story of all time. So all right, you got some people in there, some who are willing, but mostly people who are disagreeing. So whoever wrote that list, you didn't consider the EFAP community's opinion. Now did you?
Yeah, you fucked up.
Also, when you're bringing Movie Bob on as a co-host, you know, I would do that for an episode, but my god, eventually that would get old, wouldn't it? He'd be so annoying.
Oh, that would be something else, man.
But yeah, you know, it's in the mail. We're waiting for him to reply. I'm so glad you could get Literature Devil on for another debate. The Man of Shadow is on fire, even if he is objectively wrong about the nature of free will. Oh. The Nature?
Wait, who?
Apparently,
Man of Shadow?
Literature Devil, yeah. Apparently he's wrong about the nature of free will.
I don't even know what his
I don't know it
position is
either.
on it.
Yeah. Maybe he says it is derived from Goliath, in which case I would agree with him, so we shall see. Halloween, Muller is right, and Hyrax.
Hello.
You know,
And no.
Well, you know,
Christmas is
they said Halloween, and then they said Muller is right. Those could be two unrelated statements. Like, he's just saying, Halloween, everyone, you know, Halloween.
Halloween, everyone.
You know, Muller's right might be referring to something else. It's fine. Alright. Next set. My parents hated me, do you understand? They wronged me, and I will make it right. This is Shen from Kung Fu Panda 2. Movie Bob uses that logic to justify anything. Well, yeah, he's a villain. it's like standard villain writing.
Something bad happened to me, so everything I do is justified. It's like, okay, all right, yeah. All right.
It's like
aren't you deep?
You should learn that that's not like a justified position very early on in life, but he's running with it.
He's like, fuck it.
And whatever gets me what I want. So, respawning in video games is something we all accepted, like Donald Duck or the Ebola virus. What's wrong with Donald Duck?
Yeah, he went to Mathmagic Land.
Yeah. I am offended. What about Wesker in Resident Evil 5? If you damage him enough, you'll get a large reward, but if you don't, he leaves and you can still complete the boss fight. Oh, this is about, I guess, the state, the failure state. Like, what does it mean to be in a failure state, I suppose?
But you can't fail either way.
Yeah, what does it mean if you just have two
Obviously,
scenarios where
can
you win
fail,
less, win more?
but- Yeah. And the player will decide which one of those is gonna be failure for the most part.
the player might be like, I fucked it up, I gotta restart.
Yeah, or I definitely didn't perform as I should have.
That was
which
kind of
is-
what we were talking about Bioshock. I like to
sucks.
turn off the Vita Chambers, because if I die, I'm like, right, I need to be punished, because it makes it more nerve-wracking and immersive to me if like everything matters, as opposed to you were killed, now you spawn a meter away, full health. It's like,
Yeah, now your enemies are weak.
oh well. But of course, some people like to play that way.
Yeah, some
in
people
Mario,
like
if you
it.
die enough in the newest ones, they just give you like invincibility, I think. It drops down as a
Oh,
pickup,
man.
and it's like, oh my. For everyone, have you seen House MD? If so, thoughts on the show? If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend seeing it.
So I've liked it for character stuff, like acting, but other than that, it's all about House though.
Yeah, Hugh Laurie
Like he's
carries
the only
that
reason
show.
to watch it. Yeah, if it was another person playing him, I don't think I'd even be interested. I'd be like, to hell with this.
Yeah, so I watched all of it. I really liked it when it was way more serialized, which might just be my curse when it comes to TV, which is why, by the way, Star Trek could theoretically not work on me, but it also could work as well. Who knows? Because I did get through all of House. But the whole like long running stories that sort of change every episode thing, instead of, because House, if I remember correctly, House has the same formula for 3 seasons. They shake it up for season 4. He gets like, what is it, like 40 med students or something to choose to boil down to like 7 or something to choose a team. I remember that being really interesting, and I just think that was where they should have gone with the show quicker. Just different, new, interesting things, instead of a patient comes in. Oh my god, they've got this horrible thing that no one's ever seen before. Oh my goodness. He comes in, he's like, lol, it's this. And then he gives them a thing, and it makes them way worse, and they turn into like a horrible tentacle monster, and he's like, oh shit. And then he's like, they need a bullet to the brain right now. Bullet to the brain, bullet to the brain. And they're like, no, that's unethical. And he's like, bullet to the brain, it's gonna solve it. And it's like, no, it won't. And then he barges past all the police, knocks out the standing doctor. He's even got like one handcuff on him as he shoots the tentacle monster in the head, and then it fully heals the dude, and he comes back, and everyone's like, oh shit, you were right.
Yay.
And then they explain it at the end as like Zumboriodagulosis, and it's like an actual real thing, that if you get shot in the head, it'll heal you. And it's just like, oh.
See, I was right the whole time, and no one listened to me. What a shock.
You have a weird memory of House. That's totally how it goes. I've just made it a bit extreme.
No, that is kind of that. Based on my memory, it was. Well, what do you know? House turned out to be right again, and everyone called him crazy, and he was right again. Huh.
And if I remember, there's like the season, is it the season 2 villain's like a cop who he humiliated in like a checkup, and then he comes for his whole life, like he's trying to find what drugs he has, and because he's got the Vicodin and stuff. There was good shit in House. I really liked a lot of it, and I just knew that all I remember are the high points, which are when serious things happen and they're spread across a lot of storylines, and they have lots of repercussions. The formula stuff, you just sort of, it all blends together, and you're just like, eh. But yeah, Hugh Laurie was good shit. Rags, I want to give you the Bioshocker and fill your Vita chamber with my hot plasmid goo.
Oh my goodness.
Also,
That
hi
sounds-
Mola. Hello. I wonder if Tonald watched the old EFAPs and realized how bad he was, so he decided to improve.
Who knows what's behind the incredible new Tonald?
I can only hope that that's what happened, because Tonald's arc on EFAP is kind of fascinating. It's you go back to the older episodes, his videos are insane, and it almost makes me want to cover older videos of his just to see if we're insane or not. Like in terms of, did he get better, or is it just luck, like weird luck?
Absolutely. I think that he was, some of his stuff was wild.
Tonald's gotten better, Greedo's gotten worse, and Movie Bob is exactly the same. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Yeah, looks like Tonald stole Greedo's powers. A minute. Tell Sitch the prequels are better than the sequels. Vlad verified. I agree, the sequels are worse than the prequels.
I agree too.
EFAP
The prequels are not well written at all, but fuck me, the sequels are a whole different animal.
It's hard to be worse than the sequels, let's put it that way.
Yeah, it is. Oof.
EFAP is now an octogenarian. Don't get the Kung Flu.
Because then it will die.
Yeah. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon has the Doom Seed that de-levels you by 1, and any enemy can pick them up and throw it at you. That sounds like fun. I've never played it, so I wouldn't know. I don't play nerd games. I play Chad games, such as Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
Would you rather talk politics with Hello Greedo or Movie Bob? Probably Movie Bob, who'd be fascinated into Pokemon, a lot of this stuff.
I think so too.
Find out what his
Movie
limit
Bob-
is for killing people.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, this is funny. Any plans to cover old Tonald videos? None as of yet.
I don't think so. Nah, I wouldn't say so, no. We got bigger. I'm not say bigger fish to fry, but like better for videos at least.
EFAP Gaming Left 4 Dead with Adam and Sitch. Do it. Do they play Left 4 Dead? I'm on board with that.
Yeah, I'd be totally fine with that. They want to do it, sure.
I recommend Valkyria Chronicles 4. It's a tactical RPG shooter hybrid that's really good. Alright. This just says, it's a sign from God that you should stop drinking. Whatever happened at that point in the episode was a sign from God to stop drinking.
God, if only it was more clear.
So, the Tross review is up to 60k words over 122 pages, and I still need to cover everything after Lando's reinforcements arrive. It lives in my brain now. Oh my. You have become a longman. Be careful. I'm so super late. Where's my Infinity Gauntlet? Were we giving out Infinity Gauntlets? I don't remember.
I don't recall.
I'm so sorry.
I don't remember Infinity Gauntlets. Infinitudes.
Oh yes. What is it? What is it? The Black Infinitude, was it? The Great Infinitude?
Like a great black infinitude.
What an epic story that they told.
Single great black infinitude.
They plan to do more of those, by the way.
Something.
Like, we'll be seeing more of that crossover shit with... I don't know if we'll be getting the Anti-Monitor again, but whatever.
The Anti-Monitor. It's you, but anti.
Remember the final fight?
Where they found some construction site outside of... What Canadian town? Vancouver? And that was where the fate of the world was decided, in some gravel pit.
Yes.
Because they could film there.
And how we watched the first episode, we thought it was garbage, and like fans of these shows were like, that first episode was so good. We're like, oh.
It was amazing. It was everything I
Those
expected.
fucking
and
ghosts,
more.
bro.
Whoa.
It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure Lilo attacks the other kid because she makes fun of her dead parents. Oh yeah, like the little ginger lumpus at the beginning of Lilo and Stitch. We should watch that movie just to get a refresh. I remember being good.
Should. That'd be one of the ones to watch. Yeah, I liked it too.
Thank you, Wonderful Tisms, for everything. I listen to y'all non-stop, and you make college bearable. It's gotten to the point where I do Rags' belch thing. Oh.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Excellent. I guess. Lilo and Stitch EFAP movies, please, Mola. Also, hi, Rags.
hello.
I don't know how that would work though.
We probably just like it a lot.
Yeah, I don't wanna be doing the whole like this is good, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of Pathologic 2? It's a criminally underrated survival horror game with themes of existentialism, change, and the collapse of society or civilization. I've watched H-Bomber Guy's video on Pathologic, and he says at the end that everyone should just play the second one because it's that good, and that he doesn't want to spool it. It's one of those extremely hard for people to get into games, but has a lot of content in there to think about, and honestly, I would just recommend watching someone analyze it versus playing it from what I've understood of it, but maybe I'm wrong. And as for the second one, I'm tempted to give it a shot someday, maybe. Maybe, yeah, definitely. The guy who played Jumba is dead. Jumba?
Jumba? Did you spell it?
Jumba. Jumba.
The guy who played Jumba. Oh, the character in Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's sad. Death is gay.
Yeah, Jumba, he was the inventor guy, the big fat inventor guy.
Oh, I remember, yeah.
He was in Leroy and Stitch.
Damn you rags, you vacuum seal thick. At this point, the group has had way too much to drink. I don't know if that's referring to us or not.
I don't know.
Mola, was your point about coincidences in Avatar, was that it's very lucky, especially when there are 3 events that are rare, like the comet? Was that my point? Yeah, pretty much. It's just, it was extreme coincidences to have all of those things line up, especially when they're cosmic events, celestial events, if you will. Also, have you caught up with your Chris Chan lore? I feel like I've been told Chris Chan lore several times, and I always forget it. So, that's my answer. Yes and no, I suppose.
Maybe.
Hell yeah, Rhapsody of Fire. Yes. Good shit. Would you rather be a 10-foot tall with a 1-inch dingle pingle, or a 1-inch tall with a 10-foot womanizer demiser?
I feel like if you were 1 inch tall, I feel like at that point, if you got an erection, you would die of blood loss.
I feel like life at 1 inch tall is quite different from how we experience life now.
Yeah,
While 10-inch tall, despite being uncomfortable for sure, more durable, I'd say. So I'm gonna go with
a bit more workable.
I'm gonna go with the 1-inch dingle pingle myself. Besides, you can be really good at basketball. That's how that works, right?
It's very true.
This is my first live EFAP. Happy to be listening in while I rip and tear demons in Doom Eternal. Excellent.
Very good.
Adam is objectively correct about the favorite band question. I don't even need a wrench for that. I can't remember what he chose. But, this fuck, marry, kill, Hitler, Stalin, Mussolini.
Hello, let me take a look at what Mussolini looked like.
I feel like marrying any of them is going to be an interesting experience.
Kill Hitler, marry Stalin, fuck Benito.
I mean, yeah, I feel like I don't have a strong perspective on this one, and yeah, I'm mostly happy to go with that. Okay, either you got to raw dog the hill dog, or get a tattoo of Andrew Johnson on your Johnson. Which do you choose, boys?
Raw dog, the hill dog?
Yeah, Hillary, I guess. Also, you have to make eye contact and maintain it with Hillary.
Dang.
I mean, at least one will be over when it's over.
But
you know?
Andrew Johnson on your Johnson?
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Johnson. I feel like, yeah, I feel like the pain of getting a tattoo on your penis would be such that I would actually rather law dog, hill dog.
And you have to get it removed then, or if you don't, that's just really awkward.
Yeah, oof.
I will go with the former. I will take a hit for the team being my penis.
Team penis.
Shadow EFAP with Sitch, ER, and Smiler Alwen. You gotta throw a Literature Devil in there as well. And possibly Logic. I don't know if he counts as a shadow person, but yes. One day, I'm sure it won't be difficult to line up all of them.
It's a person of shadow now.
Yeah. Might just be me, but I prefer COVID to Movie Bob. No, I think that's fair. That's a fair, Not gonna say you're wrong.
COVID's done more to change the world than Movie Bob.
Hey Mauler, would you consider having Heelvis Babyface on to talk about your mutual love of Batwoman? Also, hi Rags.
Hello.
I believe this was sent before we had that happen, I suppose, because we did talk some Batwoman for a bit, and as well as Joker. It was good tisms. He was a fun man. In David Attenborough voice. The Long Man is an ambush predator, preferring prey with the worst Star Wars takes. It doesn't matter how fast the prey flees, for the Long Man will catch it within 3 to 5 steps. Jesus. 3 to 5.
That's a lot. That is quite the stride you've got there.
Yeah, no matter what the enemy is.
No matter where they are. That's how you measure distances and strides.
You talked Batwabbit without Friggy and me? I'm sorry, Bethel. Sorry. Hey Ranks, how far did you get in Risk of Rain 2? I saw you at 200 minutes on Monsoon and was shocked you were able to multitask that.
I don't know. I probably got super far. Once you get to a certain point, you're pretty much invincible and godlike, and it is just a matter of how long you care to play at that point.
Godlike.
But yeah, eventually you can get potent enough, especially with some of the I mix it up with the artifacts. But it's I mean it is a game I would definitely recommend, but yeah, it's one of those games where you start weak and then you get good enough at the game to where you can become insanely good and just keep going and going and going. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good.
Wow, I think that you just tooted your horn, sir.
Yeah, I'm doing a little horn tooting here and there. You know how it be.
Do I? Do I know how it be?
Do you? Doobie doobie doo.
What this horn is, but should take care of it. My high school musical teacher, or high school music teacher, was one of the trombone Santa in the parade scene in Jingle All the Way. Oh.
Wow.
I still have letters left. Hi, Mulesley and Ruggs. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I went to Kroger yesterday, the grocery store, pick up a few things. They have one of those little DVD bins. High School Musical 1, 2, and 3. DVDs. $15 for all of them.
Well, that's a bargain, isn't it? I've never seen Lord of the Rings. I will watch it after Jay watches all of it. So you're not going to watch it, huh? Alright. Fair enough, I guess. Missing out, to say the least.
Never going to see it. Such a shame.
Yellowstone Fever. Okay.
Yellowstone Fever.
So basically, Arctic Freeze is just the thing IRL. The thing IRL.
So like the movie, The Thing?
I guess, are they referring to the fact that the thing was frozen in ice? I don't know, what is Arctic Freeze in difference to just freezing in general?
I don't actually know.
Does Google have the answer?
Tell
Arctic
me, Google.
Freeze.
Reveal to me your secrets.
Oh, it's like a product. Ew.
Arctic Freeze?
How to recharge your car with Arctic Freeze. Okay.
Is that the thing that you like pump into your car and it makes the AC work really well?
I guess so. Well, there you go, guys. That's like the thing.
All right. It's just like the thing.
Hiroshima shivers. Nagasaki shivers. What is this? This is... I lack the context. I lack the context. Isle of Man, aka the Man Flu. I suppose getting it on the Isle of Man would be interesting. Nagasaki... Oh wait, yeah, I read that. Rags, have you read how some anti-gun people are panic buying guns and getting pissed that they have to deal with all the paperwork background checks?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard some stories. All of a sudden, people, now that they are concerned potentially for their safety, now they want to buy guns. They're like, oh, so I can't just do all the things that I saw? There's like rules to this?
Are they going to shoot
Like,
COVID?
yeah. Fuck yeah, shoot COVID. If you shoot everyone who has COVID, I mean,
There's
I promise go right out, won't it?
I forget what the Simpsons episode was, but there's this like, I think it's like a virus or a bacteria or some kind of disease, whatever. It is floating around visually as like a green, you know, smog, and it starts heading toward Chief Wiggum, and he pulls his gun on it and starts shooting it. It's funny. Like, I picture that's his battle against COVID. The ATF is unconstitutional. Change my mind.
Oh yeah, I don't like the ATF.
What is it? What does it stand for?
It stands for the let me double check what it actually stands for. It stands for Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosives, but it's just called the ATF.
Oh,
They're like
okay.
the law enforcement agency that deals with those things. So a lot of the rules based on guns are ATF rules. All the short-barreled rifle stuff and all those TISMs, that's ATF stuff, and it's dumb. But I agree. I think that I would abolish the ATF, or I would certainly, I would maybe not abolish the ATF, but I would certainly massively roll back a lot of the rules on, especially a lot of the pointless, stupid rules that they have.
President Man Rags to disband the ATF, re-legalize machine guns.
Maybe.
Depends if the COVID thing turns into like a zombie thing.
That's the only one I'm still unsure about. But everything from like the suppressors, you wouldn't need a stamp for suppressors. You wouldn't need a stamp for SBRs. A lot of that stuff is just fucking stupid.
Hello, Massives. When, if at all, are the Batwoman minis coming back? Absolutely love that series. Also, hi, Rags.
Hello. I love them too. I can't wait for more Batwoman.
We got, like I said, well, I think I mentioned it in this one. So, 3 are currently ready to be edited. 4 need us to watch them. There's another 3 that are to be released in general. And then it's on a hiatus until Season 2. And Season 2 hasn't even finished filming, like, at all, I think, because of COVID. So, there's going to be a lot of time where there's no Batwoman. And in that time is probably going to be when you see all of our Batwoman reactions. Obviously, I picked up Ben as an editor because it meant that I could just work on my main videos. He was unable to continue because he works for like 3 different YouTubers, I think. And so I managed to get in contact through Ben with another editor, and it's only recently that he's finally able to take on the project itself. And I believe he started editing his first one recent-ishly. So you'll start seeing them come out slowly, but either way, we will catch up to Season 2, right? It's gonna happen, and we will be on the ball, I swear. Maybe. But yeah, we're as excited as you guys are, because Batwoman is extremely good. Just top-tier drama.
Batwoman. Nothing entertains me more than Batwoman.
Like, it's sad that, like, more people don't love the show. It might actually get cancelled, you know?
Batwoman is life. Well, at least we're guaranteed 2 seasons, and the fact that we're like halfway through 1 season.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Hi, Rags.
Hello.
Since you brought up Warhammer canon, you should check out Lutin's video on canon. It's apparently not a thing, according to him.
Oh, yeah, that's fucking dumb. Unless he's specifically referring to Warhammer, in which case I don't know. I guess it depends on who owns the rights and how they determine that, but
yeah, I'm pretty loose with the whole canon thing. If someone was just like, it's decided personally, like, fine, you can decide your own canon, I guess. Decided via whoever has control of the IP, again, I'd be like, yeah, that's also fair. And if someone said via creator, as in, so, like George Lucas's 6 films only count because they're made by him, anything else is non-canon, like, I'd be like, that's a relatively fair filter as well, if you really want to do it that way. But none of I don't think any of them are, like, the canon. Like, we have to... I think the most legitimate one is the IP purchase one, because if you do the George Lucas one, then Aliens wouldn't be canon anymore, which gets a little bit like, oh no. And then when you go further, it's like loads of things start to become non-canon, and it's like, Oh, geez.
Yeah. I think you're just going to have to sort of go with the most simple definition, which will apply to most things, which is simply that whoever owns the rights to making the stuff
Yeah.
does the canon. And I'm sure there will be like exceptions, especially if it's like an open source thing. Cthulhu is a good example. A lot of the Cthulhu mythos stuff, that's all public domain. So I guess there's no official canon apart from what Lovecraft did, but that takes away from, the foundation of it. If you're going to have rules, just be consistent with it so that at least if we disagree on what makes true canon, we can find out,
Of course, we advocate for such misogynistic ideas as consistency.
Yeah. We're pretty bad.
But yeah, they said maybe EFAP worthy with Arch and Sargon. Perhaps.
That might be a good idea.
Gun to your head, would you rather have sex with a dragon or a deathclaw?
I feel like at this point the differences would be just details, but I'd say dragon.
I imagine the dragon.
Why would you not pick a dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you not pick a dragon?
A deathclaw, it's locked
sweet.
in. You're screwed with the deathclaw. It looks that's what it is. You're like, ugh.
Yeah.
But a dragon,
dragons
depends on what the thing is. All kinds of fiction. Who knows? Maybe it's a relatively human-looking dragon from what's an IP where they do that? There's probably a couple.
Oh, yeah. Like you could have. Are you talking about like what if they're anthropomorphic dragons? Like
what about
what would the example be? Similar to the Argonians, sort of close to those, or we talking four-legged dragons?
I guess what I'm trying. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm just saying there's more options to escape the horrors of having to fuck a deathclaw.
Yeah, and deathclaws aren't. Deathclaws aren't. I feel like they don't have nearly the sexy potential that a dragon does. Besides, if you wanted to fuck a dragon, then Dragonheart Sean Connery is in the potential pool of options.
He is very charming.
He is.
Radaway is a thing. Look up XRAD or ON01210.NA.
That's when we were talking about the Skyrim and the Skyrim Fallout thing, and I said Fallout. Or Skyrim? Was it specifically Skyrim Fallout?
I think it was Fallout versus Medieval. Yeah.
Medieval, yeah, real medieval ages, and I chose Fallout. Yeah.
The second half of Hannibal season 3 is amazing. I've heard many bad things about it, so yeah, I don't know. Can't tell you. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Can't wait to watch. Not sure why people are so mad about Avatar. Keep doing your thing, boys. God bless. I mean, I think
people are crazy.
It's just I was gonna say there's plenty of things to be mad about these days. You got so many hot takes. They're all over the place. Scattershot.
Chill thyself.
Calm
thy titties.
Calmeth thy titteth. One moment. Right. Got here late. Though not explained, I thought Dooku acted as Cypher Diaz to create the clone army, hence why he announces that war has begun to Palpy.
But then, be surprised when the clones show up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's like, how did they come up with an army so quickly? And it's like, it's the one that you made. Like, or the one that you commissioned.
Like, they didn't tell you how long it'd take for your order to get done?
And you pretended to be a Jedi, and now they're working for the Jedi. Like, it is weird, and this is the thing. I think Attack of the Clones, like, I would need someone to do their very best of explaining how all of that makes sense without appealing to the Clone Wars at all, because I feel like that's what a lot of people do. Apparently there's a lot of answers to this in the Clone Wars.
I understand why you'd want to go to the Clone Wars. It seems to be rather beloved, but when we talk about movies...
We got two answers. Dooku was senile, he was lying.
Dooku is senile, or he was like, oh, that fucking amazing writing.
I mean,
that's great.
I think I'm gonna throw the senile one out. I think that if you were to try to say he was lying because he was playing them just like Palpatine was, Like the CIS, I mean, because they'd be like, oh, fuck, blah, blah, and he's like, huh, no idea. What in the world? I mean, I think there's reason to believe he would have lied about it, but like, fucking hell, I don't know that we've got. It's a little thinner than that. Like, I don't know why they made it so thin in Attack of the Clones. There's a lot of just like, oh, is that how that works? Which EFAP episode video series can I watch to get your full arguments on objectivity versus subjectivity? They're kind of scattered throughout. I wouldn't know which episodes they're on specifically.
Yeah, they are quite. They're all over the place. It's a topic that kind of tends to sneak itself into whatever conversation we're sort of having.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't come up as much as you might think, though, because it's just mostly the understanding is just stuff making sense. That's like the easiest way to put it.
Yeah, we might not refer specifically to objectivity. We're just going by what the scenes are and the information is. And we're not afraid to say we don't have any sacred cows with EFAP. We're not. If it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, it's good.
Not even Buffy. Not even Lord of the Rings.
Not even Buffy.
Was Gandalf wearing little trainers? I don't know. I don't know if you were. Damn. Also say my big daddy Dutch name, Longman. Oh, damn it. I would have copied these down. I don't have the profile that sent that anymore. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Oh, my goodness.
It feels bad, man. Sign the petition to get Kit Fisto his own show.
Kit Fisto.
Yeah, I'd give it a shot. Why not? Good old Kit Fisto. That man, you can tell that man's seen a lot, you know? He knows his shit. Why are you talking about Doom Eternal? Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out. Elder Scrolls 6. I don't care about Elder Scrolls, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't care about Elder Scrolls that much either.
Hi Rags, Mola, plus anyone else who's stuck around this long. What are your current go-to video game or media for those of us who are bored in quarantine land?
You go first.
Well, we got a lot, TV show-wise, because by their very nature, they're long. They can keep you entertained. You know, recently I've been watching all kinds of different things. A few movies there. I've been watching Terminator and Terminator 2. Ready for I'm gonna talk with Critical Drinker about them, about why they're pretty cool. Because they are. I don't know if you knew this. Terminator 1 and 2, pretty sweet. So maybe check out the whole Terminator series. You know, you can experience very different emotions throughout all of those. The thing with TV shows is I could pretty much just recommend all my favorite ones. I think it's just long-term stuff. They'll push you right on through. I don't know if I've ever mentioned Buffy before. Maybe some people could check that out. You got your good old regulars like Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad, though Game of Thrones can't really be mentioned anymore. It's one of those shows where its ending destroyed its beginning. You can't even like appreciate it anymore. So you gotta throw that out there. But keep Breaking Bad, that's fine. And then. You know, Sopranos, The Wire. I haven't even. There's just so many. Like I was thinking of listing them, but then I was like, "There's no point. There's just so many." BoJack Horseman, I've been told, is very good. I have not watched it yet. I'm gonna start watching it soon enough. And then, yeah. So this is the problem with movies and shows. There's just loads to go through. Deadwood, I remember that's the cowboy one with the pew pews.
Deadwood. That sounds like a show about a nursing home.
As for games, well, Rags, why don't you talk about games, you nerd?
What games that I would recommend? So, probably mentioned it before, but I got back into playing Guild Wars 2. Got some other friends to start playing it and trying it out with mostly very positive results so far. Would highly recommend it. It's a very fun yet very casual MMO. No subscription fee. You just there's a free version that you could try out, but if you want to buy the game, then there is an insane amount of content for the money that you actually pay. The combat's good, the world building's neato. There's a lot of more, just an insane amount of stuff to do. and would highly recommend people who are interested check out Guild Wars 2. Been playing a lot of Mordhau. That is very rewarding to get better and better and better at over time. Plus, there's not a lot of like melee combat focused games, so that definitely fills a great niche. Been playing a lot of, or certainly a lot more Apex Legends now. The gameplay is really good. I enjoy the combat in it quite a bit. I just said don't buy anything. You don't have to buy anything. It's all cosmetic. But yeah, don't buy anything. It's fucking scam in that sense. But the gameplay is really great, and I would highly recommend it. Especially when you play with friends. But yeah, that's a couple for you right there. Oh, and Minecraft, of course.
There you go. Consume
Always
all of those
Minecraft.
things. All the things you just mentioned, get through in all of them, and then come back and ask us again.
Yes.
It may take you a couple days. Especially if you multitask, like Minecraft and Breaking Bad at the same time. Though Minecraft is uncompletable, right? So we've screwed them on that.
Yeah. I mean, if you're stuck on a deserted island with one game, Minecraft is probably the game that I would pick.
Mm-hmm. Hello, all my N-words. Well.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
Rags, did you hate, too, how they tease big mech battles with giant demons, but don't let you see or be in one? Also, hi, Muller and Rags, you sexy beasts, you.
In what?
I don't know. It just says they tease big mech battles with giant demons, but they don't let you see or be in one.
Oh, in Doom Eternal?
Oh, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well.
I mean, I wouldn't have cared myself. I wouldn't have cared about it. I'm not into... I would have rather just been a dude running around shooting stuff. But I can see how people would be, I guess, led to believe that that was a potential thing.
And also hello, yes. Do an EFAP gaming of Predator. I've heard about this new game. I've not seen anything about it, and since nobody's talking about it, I'm going to go ahead and assume it's not great. That's a educated guess. All right.
Predator?
Mm-hmm.
Well, as good as the last movie was, I'm sure the game's...
No. They're going to do another one of those. Give it another few years. Predator, the next one.
Autismo.
Funds for Rags to play Outer Wilds. Alright.
Outer Wilds?
I know it's on Epic only, but their trash platform won't affect the actual game, and it's worth it. It's a masterpiece, pure art in every sense of the word.
Unfortunately, if it's on the Epic Game Store, then I will pass. That's a big pass from me.
Have they got their shopping cart yet? Did they nail that?
I don't know. I know it's sort of out of the news now. People don't talk about it anymore, but I won't buy it if it's on the Epic Game Store exclusively. Ain't doing it.
Hello, Rags, and hello, Longoid. Hello.
Hello.
I was wondering if we could have a conversation about Doom Eternals and King of Monsters stories. Well, we've got an EFAP movies coming for King of Monsters. I'm going to try and get Return of the King out again soon enough, and if it's successful, the one after that should be King of Monsters, I think.
You're not going to defend Godzilla's fucking story, are you? You're not going to actually do that. For your sake, no. We're not going to talk about Godzilla, King of the Monsters story.
It feels like we watched that film like a year ago now.
It does feel like it. No, stop. It had 2 minutes of great CGI fights, and that was it. Just accept it. Just fucking accept that that's the only good thing about the movie was the two... What was it? It was actually like...
Yeah, Wolf counted
minutes?
it up. I think it was between 7 and 8 minutes, yeah. That was it.
Yeah, of actual monster fights. And the rest was shitty human garbage. As
for Doom Eternal, I still need to play it, and it's bad Longoid for not having played it yet, I know. I love seeing all my favorite intellectual... No, it says intellectual. You need to make it intellectual. I keep reading it like that, and it's not even there. My bad. Place in one place. May the dawn be with you, and may the Rhino milk give you long life. Very kind, very kind. It's fine, guys. Piano's a self-aware cringe. Is this true? What about the hate piano?
The hate piano? Nothing cringy about the hate piano. The hate piano's metal.
Oh my god, it's metal? Does he know
Yeah.
this? My god.
He will.
With everyone in lockdown, Rhino milk is flowing from Mount Doom into Cymru again. Nature is healing. We are the virus.
Cymru?
That's Wales, the Welsh word for Wales. And
Is Cymru?
we are the virus. That's who said that?
Meme. I love it.
Wasn't it?
I don't know. All I know is that it's just it's a meme now.
It's a famous person, wasn't it?
amazing.
It wasn't like Idris Elba or something, right? Please no.
I don't know. I have no idea. But Idris Elba, didn't he get the corona?
Yeah, but he also said weird shit about it, if I remember. A lot of celebrities said weird shit about it.
Yeah, because a lot of celebrities are fucking weird.
We idolize them, but yet their minds are poopy.
And yet they are retarded.
How could they?
Money can't buy you intelligence.
It can.
Shocking.
Look at... No, I got nothing.
I don't know, maybe it can. I'm not sure.
Nice
Never
profile
tried.
pic, Rags.
Thanks.
I made it sound bitter, didn't I?
Yeah. No
Fucking
homo.
Nice
Profile pic, bro.
Response to your Terminator Badger theory. You'd have to use a living flesh bag big enough for a plasma rifle. That's overkill for Skynet, so the humans would have had to stuff a rifle in a dog that would kill them too. So no EMV. No. Okay. I actually know this better now because I recently saw...
Remind us of the context of this.
So you got Terminator 1, and it's really well done. Terminator 1 is just fucking... Oh, great. It's 8 o'clock, so we got clapping outside my window.
Why is 8 o'clock to everyone's great? We made it 8 o'clock. Good job, everybody.
No, they're clapping for the EFAP stream, of course, the MIDI.
Oh, that's nice.
This is how happy we make the world. Yeah, sorry about that. Well, I mean, you guys are clapping. It's all of you in chat, so it's being picked up by the microphones. I don't know how you feel about that, but pretty cool. So in Terminator 1, really well structured film. When Kyle Reese is being interviewed, they, run it as simultaneous, like, the characters are realizing this guy is, insane. He's giving us exposition about the future, and Sarah Connor's, like, slowly realizing, sort of making a decision of whether or not this is all real. Like, they're achieving a lot in the same thing. But during the conversation, he says, why didn't you bring a ray gun with you? Which is an obvious, like, potential plot hole. We'd be like, yeah, why didn't you bring a ray gun? That would be easier to kill the Terminator. And of course the writers are like, we can't let him have a ray gun because that would be shit if he just kills the Terminator immediately. So they say that nothing dead can come through. And then of course the question is, but he's a robot. How did he come through? And he's like, well, he's covered in living tissue, like flesh that registers as living. And you're like,
then cover the gun in living.
And so I said, shove a gun in a badger as a joke. And some people are like, the badger wouldn't even be considered alive. And I'm like, okay, fucker, if you want to like get all specific about it, get them to print flesh, however they do it for the Terminators, and apply it to a gun. And I'm saying this for both Skynet and the good guys. Like, why don't you just grab the flesh that you can clearly print out of your advanced 3D flesh printers, put a ray gun in it,
wrap it and stuff.
Have him hold it like a babby, and then when he gets through, he can rip all that flesh off, or keep it on, whatever style. And there you got yourself a ray gun, and he can achieve his goals way easier, and they can also defend way easier. And I don't think the film really accounts for that. This is why, though I love Terminator 1 and 2, I think there's problems. You got...
Yeah, there's some timetisms, there's technotisms in it.
And not to mention, Terminator 1 says that they sent a Terminator back, and then immediately, like, Kyle volunteered to go back, and they blew up the facility as soon as he did. And I was like, oh, so Terminator 2 couldn't have happened then, I guess. It's like, this makes it a bit awkward. Not to mention how stupid Skynet are. It's like, oh no, we'll send one Terminator back. It's like, why not send many? Why not send, shit
10
tons?
at once, 50 at once, all of them at once, as many as you can, consecutively, one after the other, without ceasing. So much hinges on this.
And I feel like maybe it would be just, I think we talked about this before, but maybe it would be smart to send one back to, like, prior to human development, or maybe really early, so that he just, and then his whole goal is to just set up Skynet. That's the Terminator's goal. Like, reset up, like, take a USB with Skynet on it, Something like that, I don't know.
Skynet.
Oh, I'm not talking about the arms setting up Terminator 2. I'm talking about how they sent back another Terminator to defend from another Terminator when Kyle said they blew up the place after he went back. It's all very difficult to sort of lay out perfectly, that's all. But yes, shove a gun into a badger. That is the way to go. Muesli and Rags, what year were you born? Also, hi Wags.
Hello.
I was a 93 baby.
92.
Good years. Possibly the best years.
Very good years. Probably the best. Among the best.
Jar Jar Dark Fate. It's stupid he's a clown. Okay.
I agree Jar Jar is stupid.
Without the tourist trophy this year, Isle of Man flag has grown its 4th leg back. Okay. Quarantine is the final solution. We are the virus. What? I didn't. Okay. I guess this is like people put "We are the virus" at the end of super chats now. It is known.
We are the virus.
Rey knows what the Death Star looked like. Yeah, no, she knew that, and she knew Han Solo, but Luke is a myth. That's how it works in this universe. She got images of the Death Star, and yeah, well, the Death Star. It's a bad place. Hey Mola, I was introduced to you by your TLJ reviews, and ever since I was in love with the way you deconstruct films and have been binge-watching all EFAPs. Finally caught one live. Well, good. Hope you're enjoying it, having some fun. And yes, more analysis on the way.
Binge.
Han learned the basics from the Empire in the EU. He was kicked out of the Empire for insubordination and started to smuggle after that. I'm assuming this is about my issue with him becoming an amazing pilot. I don't get how or why. And people are like, he trained with the Empire. And I'm like, the Empire, known for their amazing piloting skills.
Yeah. He was just really good at it?
Yeah, he was just really good. That was it. And it's like, okay.
Really good at it?
Like, unironically, I'm mostly okay with that. I just,
I think it's weak. It's almost better if they just wouldn't have explained it. Or fuck it, the Force. He had a feeling.
Still working on research for my Jedi Fallen Order video. Current conclusion is that it's got a lot going for it, but it needs a lot of polish.
Yeah, it was fine when I played it. I probably won't even finish it. I just wasn't interested.
I always intended to carry it on, and then I never did. I don't know what that means really. The maker of Chernobyl is doing a Last of Us HBO show. Okay. Concerned face, that's all. Yeah. We'll see. Sheebs are annoying. Oof.
You're annoying. Fuck you.
Rags, hi, is a good doggo, though.
I agree. You saved yourself at the end.
Mm-hmm.
You managed to pull it out.
Any thoughts on Alien Isolation? Did you play it?
No, I never did play it.
I did. I got bored and gave up twice at the same interval. It was the Android portion. I thought the atmosphere in that game was pretty kick-ass. The accuracy of the film was amazing. The mechanics were pretty strong, but man, did I feel like a lot of things got drawn out, and I was caught in like a gameplay loop with the androids where I would they're like sentries, and if they manage to get up to you, they can insta-kill you, or at least do like half your health with the first hit or whatever. Honk for EFAP. Yeah, someone honked outside, it's fine. So, there's little tunnels that you can, sneakily go through room to room, and so what would happen is they would see me, and I would jump into a tunnel, and then like they would just wait on the side that I got into because they knew I was still there, and then I would like pull really far back, and eventually they would sort of go away, and every time I try and climb back out, they'd be like, I see you, rah! And they'd be like, okay, climb back in, and I'd just be like, and yeah, it just didn't go too well. And when I found out how long the game actually was, I was like, holy shit, this is a long man. And I don't know if yeah, it didn't totally work out for me, but I had a lot to appreciate about the design in that one. But I just never finished it. Hi, Das Bullshit, what do you do outside of YouTube? Well, he's not currently here, so
Oh my goodness.
I guess that tells us
You'll never find out.
which EFAP that was from. What was the last EFAP he was on?
Can't actually remember. It's all a blur. These EFAPs.
All of them are the
this show
same.
that we do.
Correction, old EU. Don't know what that's referring to, but I've saved that question, as I've got a lot of questions saved that may find their way to the people they've been asked about one day. Who knows? But that is the folly of asking questions in super chats that aren't meant for me and Rags. It's a roulette wheel.
Focus on who's really important here.
Yeah. More like the scrambled eggs of nostalgia. Alright. The heart of Star Wars is the white race. Oh my. Oh, that's the one then. We were talking. It was Hello Greedo, I guess. He was the one who said that, right? The heart of Star Wars.
He said the heart of Star Wars is the white race. Yeah, that sounds like something he'd say.
Yes. Holy crap, Shad might get a movie based on his book. I believe they're making a short film, and he's currently working it all out. Yeah.
That's really excellent.
It'll be cool to check it out. See, well, after he can tell us whether or not it's whether or not it's faithful. Imagine him having to review the adaptation of his own book as being unfaithful. You'd be like, this is too many layers. Getting confused.
But the money.
Ewok movies discussion when? I don't know. Possibly in the future.
You don't have to talk about Ewoks.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're a fine people. They don't need our help.
They are fine people.
Terrible clone CGI. Gonna kick Jay with my AIDS boot. Oh my.
They are pretty hit and miss.
Yeah, I'd say they're kind of like Jar Jar in Phantom Menace, where sometimes you're like, oh yeah, that looks pretty good, and then sometimes you're like, ooh.
Yeah, they are definitely very hit and miss.
Geonosis was their first battle. Their armor's new.
Okay.
I don't know what I was responding to, unfortunately. Shout out to Geekvolution and Cordery FX, two criminally undersubscribed YouTube channels. Alright. Please review the Clone Wars. I would love to see y'all either tear it apart or build it up. You could at least get a day's content out of it, I'd say. Maybe eventually? Maybe we could do a series where me and Rags just watch Clone Wars? Episode by episode on a third channel.
But you understand that if we're consistent and we determine the writing's really bad and inconsistent, then people will skin us alive for it. Fuck it, let's do it.
I was gonna say, what else is new? It's fine. For 2002, they were great. Boot Jay to the AIDS bus. Oh. So many AIDS for Jay. Mola, recreate your Total Biscuit impression. Oh yeah, I did try that once upon a time. I don't know how to do his voice at this point. I'd have to do a lot of practicing.
Oh, I can't imagine what he'd say about this Last of Us stuff. I cannot imagine.
Oh yeah. That's the thing, I've always I kind of just miss his coverage on everything. Don't really care what it is.
Yeah.
Part 1. Don't like Eternal as much as 2016, but upon more playtime, I think it's incredibly designed. The problem I have is that you're forced into playing the way the devs want you to. You can't really make your own strategy.
Yeah. Not a huge fan. It's good. I just think there's some issues.
Part 2, however, the new gameplay loop they've made is incredible, and it forces you into using every mechanic while they're all very well implemented. So in conclusion, I don't like being locked into one playstyle, and I hate Movie Bob. Ah.
Oh, well, that's what's important.
It all makes sense. Why not just make nothing but droidicas? Well, we can assume they're really expensive, I guess.
More expensive, yeah.
Rags, list the 50 states from your favorite to least favorite. If you skip any, you'll be punished. Explain why, or you're gay.
All right. I will tell you what, I'll give you some of my favorite states.
All right.
I feel like all 50 listed out is unreasonable. I would say that my favorite states are Arkansas, my home state. I really like it here. I have really liked when I go to Texas. I enjoy going to Texas. The people there are very nice. I like the weather. I like the food. I like the attitude and the atmosphere of it. I really like New Mexico and Colorado and Nevada. I really like those. Grand Canyon and I'm a big fan of the desert. I really like that. Let's see. I've liked. So I like being in Florida. I know there's the memes and everything, but I have enjoyed when I've been in Florida. I guess those are sort of the ones that really come to mind. There's plenty I've gone through, places I've visited, but I've never disliked anywhere. I guess I'll say this: I went to Washington D.C. for a trip about a week and a half or so. I loved visiting Washington D.C., but I would hate to live there. I would probably loathe living in Washington D.C. with the travel and all the fucking weird people and the bureaucracy and the government and all that stuff. But a lot of it I loved, like the history and stuff. I really love. I love visiting. Would hate to live there. Probably that was a decent enough answer.
Which is the worst state?
The worst state?
Is it California?
Oh yeah, I haven't even been. I know that.
Personally, I would have liked it if the galaxy was divided, half Empire and half New Republic. The two having signed a peace treaty and then introduced the Yuzhang Vong. We can see how they react to them. Yeah, I mean, you know, that was one of the stories they could have done.
Could have been very interesting.
Mm-hmm. I hope that a Millennium Falcon-esque vehicle exists in our lifetime. Imagine on the History Channel, you know, the U.S. general who sieged Beijing rolled up to Xai's palace in his goddamn El Camino.
Oh, sweet.
Hmm. Elon Musk did nothing wrong. Also, hi Rags.
Hello.
P.S. Your normal name doesn't allow me to post the super chat. Okay. And Elon Musk has been pissing people off lately, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's been saying weird stuff.
Or their stocks took a huge tank after he just tweeted out. Randy just randomly tweeted out that I feel like Tesla stocks are too high. Just randomly tweeted that out, and so stocks tanked, and a lot of people lost a lot of money. And people were like, "What the fuck, Elon? Why would you say that?"
Yeah, I've already seen people talk about how he's insane. Hello, hola, bonjour, guten tag, ciao, konnichiwa, ni hao, chat.
Ah.
All of them were directed at
Honda,
chat.
Mitsubishi,
It's-
Toyota.
Better see some hellos back from chat,
Nintendo.
otherwise chat is going to be rude. We don't want that.
Can't believe it.
Star Ocean. Till the End of Time was a good game with space travel, yet you spend all of your time on this one planet in the medieval ages. Alright. Not heard of it. Star Ocean. Hello, Wags.
Hello.
What's the biggest disagreement Mauler and Rags have had, if any?
Christmas and Halloween.
That would be the one. That would be the one.
Fucker can't accept the truth. It's probably gonna rip apart EFAP. If anything ever does, it'll be this, definitely.
I'm gonna make a video on how wrong Rags is and how good
You
Halloween
gotta
is.
stand for something, and I gotta stand for the truth. That's my position on why Christmas is better.
That's similar to my position on Halloween. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's similar. However, it's like the opposite. Whereas mine is correct and his is incorrect.
Just
Similar
what an
but opposite.
incorrect man would say. You both gonna watch Death Note? It's a thing that could happen because it's one season. I feel like it'd be funny to have Rags and I watch Death Note as two people who really couldn't give less of a fuck about anime, and we check out one of the ones that are beloved, and then we talk about how it's shit. Couldn't that just be the perfect setup to fireworks everywhere?
Yay!
We'll be
We
like,
know that anime fans are very rational.
and they're big fans of us.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, maybe that.
Unless they meant the movie.
Oh. Well, we would probably do both, I guess.
Yeah, I'd love to watch. The movie is fucking hot garbage as far as I know.
Death Note is dumb, I agree. 2 seasons, though. Okay, so 2 seasons. What we'll do is we'll start a third channel called, I don't know,
Death
some
Note.
just, and and we'll watch episode by episode, and we'll have a little discussion afterward about how great it is, and then we'll release them all at once, and you guys can all just see what we think of Death Note. It'll be right there.
Yay.
Rag still watch AIU? I think it's...
Every once in a while.
Atheism
Every
is
once in a while.
unstoppable, right? Yeah. The
Yeah.
Kangaroo Man.
Every once in a while. Not much, but every once in a while.
EFAP 100 plan? No. Nothing yet.
Plan.
All I will
Plan.
say,
Listen to this guy.
we're at EFAP 85 on Saturday, so there's only 16 until the big 100. I will be collecting, and certain, if I see some memes that I know will work better for a 100th episode, I will try and keep them, and I think it's going to be the same logic. We'll be having an open door policy for all previous guests for the most part, and we will cover all kinds of people across 24 hours. I think that'll be the goal. Though, maybe this time we should come up with some kind of, like, game for, you know, you have to, if you're a guest, you get to be on for at least 1 hour, and once someone else has come in, like, say we're at 6 and someone's like, I want to come in, then the people who've been there the longest have to have some kind of, something has to happen, like rock, paper, scissors or something. Chat can come up with something hilariously impressive like that, right?
Fair,
or
yes.
I imagine that
I'll be able to do that.
that's assuming that one of the 6 doesn't go, yeah, I'm gonna head out. And it's like, oh, okay. But you could have just said you hated us, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. We're used to it, honestly.
But yes, that is the extent of the plan. I hope to have something to play at the beginning, like we did last time, that is copyright free. Worst case scenario, we'll play something of a similar thing again, because they were quite fun little videos, especially with the custom Marvel intro with the EFAP memes. It's good shit. But yeah, who knows how it'll all go down. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm excited.
Is Jay gay? Well,
Very.
I was going to say 110%?
Immensely.
Like immensely, that's a good one.
Nigh immeasurably gay.
I think they intentionally gave the show a B-flick feel for memberberry reasons. They literally made the show bad because they thought that audiences enjoyed 80s and 90s shows for corny effects, bad plot, and poor dialogue. I don't even know what they're referring to. Could be Mandalorian, could be Batwoman, could be...
Well, it's not bad. I don't think anything that they did in that was intentional.
Maybe chat will know the answer. What's a show that used 80s and 90s corny effects, plot, and dialogue deliberately that we've recently been discussing? Can't be the Clone Wars, right? That would be weird.
The prequels? Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember what we were referring to. Chat, if you could remind
Well, someone
us.
said Stranger Things. That is... could... Yeah.
I'm not familiar with Stranger Things myself.
Full House. What?
Full House.
It
Home Improvement.
was like Buffy. Buffy was from the
Tim
90s.
Hanks.
It's not like made as though it was in the 90s.
They tried to emulate the 90s in the 90s.
Orville? Maybe, but I don't remember us talking about Orville. Maybe we did.
They were very forward thinking in the 90s. They're like, guys, this 90s thing we've got going,
People
it's
are gonna
be,
like it
super big
in
and throwback
2020.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to really capitalize on this.
Doctor Who? That could be it. That could be it. Star Trek? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever we were talking about, though. Fair enough. I finally saw The Prestige last week. Would you say it has one of the best endings to any film of all time? If I was going by an extremely complex piece of writing that pays off in multiple ways all at once, then yes. And I think it's extremely well written, and it says a lot about man and his inhumanity to man. What do y'all think of the upcoming Dune remake? I'm not a fan of Dune, so I'll let my friends who are fans of Dune tell me how good it was.
Yeah, I don't know what to think, honestly.
And which do you prefer of the existing ones? I only ever saw the Dune film once when I was young as fuck, and I can't remember a lot of it.
I think I never saw the movies. I just read Dune.
Oh,
I
well,
never
there you go.
saw the movies. I've seen clips of the one they made in like what was it, the 70s, 80s?
Yeah, I can't remember when. RLM will be EFAP's final boss. Does that mean that as soon as we cover them, EFAP stops? Because that's terrifying.
Oh my goodness.
I personally would
Cover the
have.
Joker video.
We could cover one of their prequel videos. Wouldn't
That
that
would
be
be interesting.
controversial? That would split this fan base so hardcore. Everyone would be fighting over what's right and wrong. It would be wonderful.
Oh man, I am
The
so
peak.
ready to do that.
The peak of Civil War. We will crack this fan base into several thousand pieces.
We
Just
shall
watch.
rip it in twain.
And then the twains shall be entwained.
Bruce Twain.
And then glued back together, and it'll be fine. I personally would have preferred if the show had been more about the Mandalorians in the Old Republic time period. Hell, they could have explored the war with the Republic and the Jedi. I would have preferred the
Anything is better than
Mandalorian
what we got.
to be good, yeah. That's my
Yeah, I
take.
would have preferred just kind of anything else at this point, because what we got was shit.
Rip Rick May. Who is Rick
He's the voice
May?
of Soldier in TF2.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, rip indeed. Rags, every time I poop, with the door open of course, I can't pee anymore. Is there something wrong with me? Asking for a friend.
Tell your friend that, yeah, indeed, that is very odd that the door being open means you can't poop
Could they be connected?
or you can't pee. So, could they be connected? I mean, technically they are connected. However, yeah, I might visit a doctor about your pee-pee problems. Tell them it's related strictly to whether or not the door is open.
Give it a shot. Close it, see if that pee comes flowing. If it doesn't, well...
Yeah, or get a friend to open and close the door as you're peeing and just see what happens and record your results.
Or get one of those, you know, extendo arms and do it just yourself. Just close that and open it while you're, Or, you know, just take... There's lots of ways to do
As
this.
humans, we should have the ability as humans, I feel, to remove one arm and then hold it with the other arm to create like a single double arm.
Yeah.
And then just like when you're done needing to reach really far, you just put it back where it normally was.
So, yeah,
I feel like this kind of helpful modular design would be beneficial for us as a species.
And I think it's pretty... It's like, well done, God. You couldn't even sort that out. Like...
Listen, if I was in charge, we'd have some pretty cool features.
Light?
Flight? Yeah, maybe.
Yes. Rags for God 2020.
Rags for God 2020. Vote me.
I will get you flight, where others will not.
Imagine one pipe for food and a separate pipe for air. I know. I
don't see
big
any
brain
benefits there.
Yeah.
YouTube's algorithm is random because the training data is made by manual reviewers who make arbitrary decisions based on who they like and dislike. It's rather sheet.
It is really, really shit. That's what a lot of people don't understand is your favorite YouTuber, they might or might not. They're essentially making money based on just how one random person, some random outsourced by Google person just feels that day, essentially. It's really shit.
I mean, we've talked about it before, but it is crazy to me that, like, you could have the shittiest movie review ever, right? Like, some guy is like, oh, welcome to my review, blah, 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 like just for 10 minutes of ramble, and then YouTube just forces it into the recommended, and that guy, like, gets 1 billion views. It's just like, well, there's your career.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's just how it is.
You'll get enough
ain't
people
kidding.
see it that there will be actual fans. Some people will be like, you know, I kind of like what he had to say. I don't know. I'm just saying. Can you make a second one? He's like, yes, I guess I could.
He spoke to me on an emotional level.
Oh, I mean, it's my opinion. I'm glad that you like my opinion.
I just feel.
How does it make you
I
feel?
feel like Batman is the embodiment of Bruce Wayne.
I want Helagrido to be Clockwork Oranged into watching all of Batwoman, and then when he says he's not a fan, I want someone to be like, but how did it make you feel?
How to make it other than angry and sad and confused? I need to know.
You should hear the story of Sonic Boom's development.
Really? Is it interesting?
I guess it is. I don't know why they'd suggest it otherwise. I don't think they'd suggest, like, we check it out and it's like, it went well. Like, oh.
All according to plan. Everything in the game is as it was intended to be. You're like, oh.
Please react to Sonic Gets Cucked. It's a continuation of Furry Apocalypse.
Sonic gets cucked.
I mean...
Sonic gets cucked.
If that's Flash Kids, I feel like I should have seen it already, but apparently I didn't. Yeah, 1 month ago. Flash Kids. I mean, I want to be careful with essentially just showing their videos and laughing at them, you know? Because, like, go watch their video is kind of the point. They make good shit. We could probably check it out, and we will probably find it really funny. Because it's probably very good.
It will probably be, yes, it will probably be rather good.
Jay, my steel-toed boot wants to make sweet, sweet human intercourse with your mangled sex toy-shaped British A-word. Okay.
Well.
That's, yeah, I mean, they had something to share, and they shared it.
Listen, the man's got ideas.
Mm-hmm. Brown Table made a Zootopia fan movie. It's 2 hours. I've heard about that.
Wow, 2 hours.
He's also making an anime. Does everyone know about this? He's making an anime.
Oh yeah, that's right. He is. We saw the ad for it.
It's what is it called? It's like Interstellar something. Yeah. Why do people call this thing Interstellar? Stop it. Brown Table. It's in his banner, I think.
Yeah.
Come on. Interstellar Ranger commence. That's what's coming.
Interstellar Ranger commence. Ugh.
And I mean, it's probably going to be some.
That is such an anime name. It's just sort of like nonsensical. This words sort of mixed together in whatever, just some kind of an order, kind of a.
Interstellar's
mixture.
One word, correct?
Interstellar.
We got Interstellar Ranger commence.
Maybe they're talking. Maybe it's Interstellar Ranger, comma commence. Like
yes,
they're trying to get Interstellar Ranger. Oh, there's not a comma there. Interstellar Ranger.
Well, either way, when that releases, I will happily check it out. I am always interested in anime, as you guys know. I like to wet my whistle, as would be. So, be interesting to see what he comes out with. And yes, his experience includes a 2-hour fan film about Zootopia. So you can't say that he isn't qualified.
Commence.
Hello, Massives. Hello.
Hello, Interstellar Ranger.
I am working on a project and wondering how you would objectively qualify a character as 3-dimensional. How would you qualify a Sue? So,
well,
the Sue one.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
I was just gonna say the Sue one's super easy because you just have to tell us what you define them as first, and then if they follow those boxes, you got it. Because everybody seems to go with different requirements. I think the ones that you need to qualify as a Sue is that you have the character defeat any problems the plot raises. They always just have the right talent to be able to do so. Everybody loves them really artificially, be it a bad guy or a good guy. They are like really intelligent, really calm, really like just all of the best qualities you could possibly need to solve problems and be a personable, good autism. And then like the sort of the main ones, I guess. If you go to the Wikipedia page, you'll find a lot more. And if basically every single box you could possibly tick is ticked by this character you're looking at, then yeah, they'd be what's called a Mary Sue. But I'd want to highlight, as I have before, you don't need them to qualify as Mary Sue. You can just talk about those individual aspects and how problematic they are for the story. For example, they never seem to suffer in any way. They never learn. They're always loved, and you might be like, how is that a problem? It's like, oh, well, you know, depending on the context, you can probably explain it, but yeah, like I said, lots of ways to qualify it. A lot of people just go to the TV tropes page to start, but you might have your own set.
Mm-hmm.
The other one was about three-dimensional characters. So, like, the way I've always seen it, I could check other people's definitions. Maybe there's a literary theory one, but dimensions usually comes with like modes of operation, I guess, or how a character will behave. One-dimensional is usually that they just have one standard response to everything because they have a motivation that's like very specific. For example, character is very fat and they like food, and every time there's any scenario of any kind, they'll just see if they can get some food out of it, and that's their character, and they usually try and make a joke. That's probably they're very one-dimensional. But increasing it to 2, you could have it like they have a food addiction they've been trying to fight, and they use comedy to try and offset it. And we discover a lot more about how that's a coping mechanism, and it goes back to maybe they were beaten as a kid, and that's
as they should be.
Yes, for being fat alone. Get that barbed wire baseball bat. That's Negan's weapon, right? And then three-dimensional would probably be that there's some level of change, or they make choices that come across as completely bizarre compared to everything we know, but there's like this whole other thing to them. I'm trying to think of... I can't explain it with the fat person without it being funny. I'm like, turns out there's a scene where they actually choose to eat vegetables, and you're like, what the fuck? And then it's like a scene where we understand why.
I promise I don't have to be fat.
So yeah, multiple levels to them that explain multiple aspects to them that allow them to behave in multiple ways, and the more layers you have, usually the more realized the person is, but that's not... It's more of a rule of thumb, because a lot of people out there are one-dimensional. People out there who are just like, I don't know, this is what I want, and I'll do everything I can to get that. That's it. Like, a lot of people describe Palpatine as pretty one-dimensional. Yeah, that's my take. But your turn, Rags.
For the difference between like Mary Sue, is that what they were talking about?
They were just looking for a definition of Mary Sue, I guess. Qualification.
I think you kind of sort of nailed it. As long as you know what you're talking about beforehand, you could work from there, because not everybody is going to see a Mary Sue in the same way. After all, there are people out there who legitimately do not think Rey is a Mary Sue. But she seems to check all of the boxes as they're generally understood.
Yeah.
But I would definitely, start with the definitions. Defining your terms is very important. And the first part is the difference between a Mary Sue and a what?
Oh, well, so the other part was just what makes how do you define like the differences between single-dimensional, multiple-dimensional characters?
Oh, yeah, single-dimension characters are easy. They basically only want one thing, and we never see it explored as to why they want that thing in particular. It's just the thing they want, and that's sort of it. It's not explored. It's not, and I would agree that Palpatine's one-dimensional in that sense, as far as I'm aware. We never really get his motivations, other than he wants power, he wants control. But generally, it's reasonable to, because power obviously comes with a lot of stuff. Having power is a reasonable thing to want. Like you don't have to explain why people want power.
Yeah.
For it to be enough. It helps to go further than that, but if you just need a simple kind of villain like that, then yeah, maybe that's all you need for a bad guy to be bad.
Someone in chat, don't spam. It's bad. Don't do the spam. But Brown Table has a video saying Wolverine Origins is better than Logan. Pretty sure that's a meme video. It's his series called Biam, I think. I can't remember what it stands for, but the joke is that he says the opposite thing of what would be the reasonable thing. But yeah, hopefully that answers that question. As a die-hard Godzilla fan, I personally find the argument that they're supposed to be bad and held to a lower standard insulting.
I agree. I think we said as much. I think we said similarly, yeah.
Which of these pissed you off the most? Killing John Connor, weaponized dinosaurs, Asperger Predator, Avengers Time Travel or Sequel Trilogy? Sequel Trilogy. And then killing John Connor would be next.
Then
Then yeah, then the weaponized dinosaurs, then the Avengers Time Travel doesn't upset me.
Yeah, not in concept.
It's
Neither
just
does weaponized dinosaurs, really.
I guess I'd agree with that, yeah.
Like,
Neither of those
dumb,
really upset
but
me, they're
it's-
just stupid.
Yeah.
The weaponized dinosaurs one is probably it's stupid in that it's just not a thing. It's not going to happen. There's just no way that that's better than all the other things you have as a military. While with time travel, it's like, you can write it. You guys didn't fucking give a shit, did you?
Nope.
Or I guess they did, but they just didn't see... I don't know. By the way, this ends with, and ask yourself, how does it make you feel? It's a fair question. Looks like scrotum is back on the menu, boys. Oh. Nah, yeah, I remember that EFAP. Empty your cabbage bags, daddy, will be my line when I hook up again.
Empty your cabbage bags, daddy.
Oh my.
A +2 seduction for vegans.
Mm-hmm. Did you know Mike Oxmall? No.
Oh, doesn't ring a bell.
Can't wait for Head Met Wall's timestamp that just reads scrotum debate or some such nonsense. Yeah, I think he would have scrotum discussion. That probably would be there. Wasn't Jay leaving? Why is he still here? Kick him. Sometimes he promises to leave and then he doesn't. I don't know. Like, what can we do about that? You know, nothing.
He exhibits a very kickable personality at times.
Slams the table. What'd you bring me in the box? Ah, combo.
Oh.
What'd you bring me? But in the box. What's in the box? You're all objectively massive Ewoks. Boom. 3 naughty words in a super chat that YouTube can't prevent me from sending. Also, my brother thinks the Star Wars sequel trilogy is the best cinema has offered.
Wow. Is your brother 7?
Can someone direct me to Ra, please? One day. Since Sam Raimi is directing Doctor Strange 2, I hope he references the cameo in Spider-Man 2 where J. Jonah said Doctor Strange's name was taken. Ah, yes. That is a neat little connection. Ever notice how you can...
that would be nifty.
I mean, I'll be watching the shit out of it because it's Sam Raimi. I mean, the man can make some really awesome movies. We'll have to see how it all goes.
Absolutely. And it seems that Spider-Man 3 had a lot of studio meddling in it.
I also feel like...
It was still shit, though. Let's be frank.
Oh, yeah. There's a good chance, though, that, like, we'll find out, you know, months down the line, there'll be an article that's just like, Sam Raimi leaves Doctor Strange 2, and he'll be like, another one of those. Ever notice how you can tell if someone's Australian by the way they say no? Yes, we have noticed that. No.
No.
He does. That's so it's Australian to say no, but it's fringy to say no and then follow up with a faster no straight away. He'll go no. I feel like someone could make a supercut of his times on EFAP where he said no.
It would probably be hours long. I'm thinking.
It's just funny because it's like the British no, the American no. This is like normal, and then you go no. Also, hi Rags.
Hello.
Review. I have no mouth, but I must scream. We don't read gay books here.
I'm familiar with the story. But which adaptation? There's been comics and all sorts of stuff of it.
I suppose they're referencing the original.
Yeah, it's very chilling, and not a very cheery sort of story, is it?
No. And we're all about happytisms here on EFAP.
Yep. We never make anyone upset. We never kick the hornet's nest. All things are magical and good. Kumbaya.
Jay, your doorbell replaced with scrotum joke is what I was going to type, but you beat me to it. Our minds are linked like 2 dogs after sex.
Well, that's romantic.
I didn't even know that was a thing, but yeah, cool.
Oh, yeah.
There you are, defending a movie about space wizards intended for children when all of a sudden, massive creature appears, blotting out the sun with its 9,001 meter height. The last thing you hear before it critique is, "Hello, ladies and gentlemen." God. 9,001 meters.
ladies and gentlemen.
Epstein didn't ring himself. Oh. You guys should EFAP movies Star Wars The Clone Wars 2003. It's free on YouTube.
Oh, really? I would not be opposed to that.
Yeah, neither would I. And do it with Anomaly Inc. He's a great Star Wars YouTuber. There you go. As you can imagine, our list of things we need to do is only ever increasing. Rags, I live in Missouri, and the pollen also gives me snuggle struggle.
Yeah, I've got a family from Missouri. We go there every once in a while. It's sort of like Arkansas.
What is the ergonomics of the scrotum?
It's not very ergonomic. That's the thing. That's the thing. It wasn't designed to be like held and handled.
Weird.
I mean, I don't want to say design. It implies designer, but it's not like it's not what it's there for. You can handle it. You can move it around. You can, pouchy. You can lift
Good
it
old
up, lower it
pouchy.
down. Pouchy, yeah. You can wear it on your wrist like a cool watch. You can spin it around and give it a tap tap tap.
Can you put your foot in it and wear it as a shoe? Wrap it around
I
there.
suppose if you found a large enough one, potentially, probably have enough material there to work with. But now I'm getting a little queasy thinking about it.
Have you guys seen Mr. Robot? And if so, what do you think of the final season? I have only seen 2 episodes so far, and I still haven't gotten around to watching more of it yet because it didn't quite hook me, unfortunately. But I'm sure it's very good. I've only heard good things about the finale, so. Also, hi,
They
Rags.
mention it in Batwoman.
Bam, 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 bam.
And hello.
I have no door, but I must let you in. Ah.
I have no door.
You can tell where we are in the stream because the next one says, "Of scrotes and doorbells, an intellectual debate."
This is we run a very serious podcast.
Good night, my jealous scrotums, and hello, Rags.
Hello. Oh.
I want to make a company for gloveless fingers and call it just the tip.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
It sounds like a joke I'd make.
This
It's
one,
hilarious.
This one's just 1. It just says 1. All right. I think we may have done a vote of some kind. By the way, Jay, I really loved your Hearthstone video. Well, joke's on you, because he took it down because he said he got a bunch of things wrong in it only to re-upload it. So you loved something that wasn't even great.
Yeah, your
Get
taste
wrecked.
in media is bad. Your feelings are wrong.
That feeling when there's more thought and care put into developing a jealous scrotum doorbell than there is in developing Ray as a character. The scrotum doorbell, that's not even... I don't even... it just happens. Mauler, I started Buffy because of you. Loving it so far. Willow is the best character. Good scrotum stream, you massives. Jay got wrecked, by the way. Well, yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. And good choice. Willow is one of my favorite female characters of all time, if not number 1, and I get told that doesn't count because of nostalgia. How interesting is that?
Really?
Yeah.
Ah.
If you liked stuff from when you were younger, that isn't real.
I guess.
Or countable. I don't really know what it means exactly, but that's what I've been told.
Yeah, just don't let nostalgia blind you.
If you don't think about it, a sci-fi movie should have a space battle where half the ships are upside down because where they came from, they were up. Yeah, I've seen the idea that space battles should be portrayed in very different ways. We always have them all facing the same way and all across like a straight plane, and that they should be more chaotic.
Well, yeah, when it's 2 ships, that's one thing, but in terms of it would be really neat. It'd be nifty. It'd be a little disorienting at first, but then I imagine a lot of people would be like, "Oh, kind of nifty that they did that. I see.
And
what's
you
going on here.
could,
It's space.
I feel like this may have been discussed before, but you could make it quite the point, as in, so you have like this whole family in a little puttering ship that's like la la la, and they accidentally go past like a Federation enormous space station-y ship run by General Chasm. He's like this well-known person, and so you know they're like awkwardly angled compared to it, and they're like, oh, let's level with them, you know. And he's just staring at them like as if I would level with you. But then you have like these huge armies that come together, and one is you know off center or kilt or whatever with the others, and then it's like a game of who's got the giant penis in terms of who turns to face the others. So you know, you can make a thing out of it. I'm sure someone has probably done it already in some IP somewhere. You know, gotta be. General Chasm. Nobody fucks with General Chasm.
General Chasm.
It's over, Anakin. I know which way is up. Oh my god. Such ancient knowledge. Mauler and Rags are toxic doorbells. Scrotilbo Ballbaggins. Oh. 2020, yeah.
Scroats and hoes.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Rags and other massives. Hello.
Hello.
Are you guys ever going to redo the poll over which is worse, Tross or TLJ? I mean, we could. I don't know why.
So here's the thing. We did the first poll where it was like dead ass even neck and neck. I'm curious how it changes over time.
I mean, yeah, I suppose we could try it out down the line. Why not? This one says @J spell iCup. I guess we'll have to save it for him.
iCup.
Because you know, it's J. I don't actually believe he would understand that. You would just say it all.
You know, this wouldn't be a problem if you just had you didn't have the door open.
True. Pay child support I won't. Hired assassin droid I have. Oh, I get it. Maybe the doorbell is jealous of the door knocker. I mean,
yeah, boy.
The doorbell's got a lot to be jealous of. It's considering its function compared to other things. I mean, come on.
Would you rather be a doorbell or a door knocker?
Ooh. Probably a bell, because you get a nice little push into the thing. But the knocker, you're like, ow, ow, ow. Okay.
Oh, do you think every sometime everyone rings the doorbell, like that's the button going inside of the the metal cylinder where it slides back? You think that's like
I
architecture porn?
I think I do. I think that's what I think.
Man.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
They're coming, and so am I.
Greetings, gentlemen and Rags. Not sure what that means. It would seem that I missed most.
I'm a naughty dog.
Mm-hmm. It would seem that I missed most of the Doot debate. I think that meant door debate. I don't know. I'll just say this: Battle Mod is objectively more fun than Deathmatch, in my massivo-Freudian opinion. Oh, Doom! They're probably talking about. I see.
Oh yeah, I think you're the first person I've ever heard say that, because Deathmatch was insanely good. It was really, really well done, and I adored it so much. And they're just like, "Oh, we're just not gonna fucking have it because fuck us."
Also, hi Jay. Jay wouldn't have said hi back because he's a dick. We can confirm this. Please change stream thumbnail to a doorbell/scrotum. See, now that's how you know you've just reached such high levels as a podcast, when they need you to change your thumbnails a scrotum. Literally Virgin Yoda versus Chad Creamy Sheev.
We don't know that Yoda didn't fuck.
I mean, judging from the baby, just saying.
Baby Yoda?
Like, who else would have made that baby? I don't know.
So, well, what the other guy on the council could have made that baby? Assuming that was a guy.
I think that was a girl. I don't know.
I'm not sure. Maybe Yoda's
God,
a girl.
Considering the amount of time it takes to grow up, imagine how long the pregnancy is. It's like 100 years. You're like,
oh
well,
God,
this is gonna be a rough pregnancy.
What a shitty season. You have to be an infant for like 100 years.
Not the greatest system. It would suck.
And
Probably.
then you die of old age at 900, but you don't, after 50 years, you don't even know how to speak.
Oh. According to Wikipedia, Yoda's species reaches maturity at 100 years. Really?
I'm curious.
So they go from whatever they are born as, and at 50 years they become what we see in Mandalorian, and then 100 they are fully mature, really.
Mature, like they can fucking all that stuff. Yeah, gonna press X to doubt on that one.
I'm gonna press that button as soon as you stop pressing it as well, just making sure.
Oh, I fucking love pressing that button, that doorbell.
By the way, rip Rick May. Yep.
Yeah, rip May.
Ayo, how y'all doing, my boys? Watched Vinland Saga, it good. Gotta fly, rewatching Season 3 of Attack on Titan. Fair enough. I've heard people very much like Titan on Attack. One of the big things that eat people.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen The Princess Bride? If you haven't, definitely do. And if you have, do you like it? There is a correct answer to this, by the way. I don't know anybody who doesn't like that film.
Yeah, I need to rewatch it though because it's been so long since I've seen it.
But yeah, it's good shit. Even Discord's trying its best to effectively kick Jay. Yeah, there's a lot of people who conspire to kick Jay. It makes a lot of sense if you think about it.
Discord knows what's up. Oh yeah.
I never catch these live. Have a few shekels. Why, thank you. Wow, even his microphone wants to kick Jay. Like I said, it's all conspiring. We do our best. Sometimes he can slip through, though. Yo, big fan. Y'all watch Death Note? If not, get on it. A truly brilliant piece of fiction. I'd simp for that anime harder than Brie Larson would simp for all minority female reviewers combined.
That's a lot of simpage.
Yeah, wow.
That's some serious simpery.
And yeah, you know, again, there's no reason why me and Rice couldn't technically check it out someday.
Yeah.
One day. Watch Star Wars Skywalker Saga Retrospective. I feel like there's probably more than one of those. I'm not sure which one you're referencing particularly, but yes.
I imagine a lot of people might be slightly upset by what they saw in certain recent installments.
Yes, I've heard and seen. I've experienced. It made me feel. What role do you main in LOL, Mauler? Main champ too. It would be mid and Victor. But yeah, I like all my mages. I like casting spells. Because I'm a flimbus. Fix your mic, Jay. Oof.
Jay?
Bilbo Baggins gnomed Smaug. He gnomed Smaug? Jesus. Bilbo fucked him up. Y'all make me want to play chess.
Huh, I'm glad.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, have fun with chess, I think. Is Kool-Aid Man the juice or the picture? Oh, he'd be the picture, right? Because his face is on the actual picture rather than the you know, the inside of it. I think that's just his blood. Is he a coalescent being? So that's a question for scientists. I'm just sitting here, you know, with my very limited understanding of how his face is on the picture. Alright, that's all I got. Youngblood is that game about the cringe, incestuous lesbian sisters who say hell yeah dude all the time, right?
Yes. Super cringe.
Yeah, I haven't played it, but I've not heard good things. 30 minutes into Jedi Academy, already better than sequel trilogy, I guess. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Again, not really hard to reach that level of prestige. Not that difficult.
If you ever ask yourself, can I write better than the sequels? The answer is yes. Yes, you can.
Good night, everybody. It's been fun, but I had a pro. Okay. There is actually a term for how words start to sound weird if you think and say them too many times. It's called Yame-vu.
Yame-vu.
Spelled Jamaisvu.
Interesting.
Not understanding what the game is asking of me is why I fell off La Mulana 2. In that case, they also make it frustrating to get to the clues as well. Ah. I played La Mulana 2 for a bit, I think. Or Lumana, the first one, but
Lolly Lule Lo.
Demons are a puzzle, or daemons are a puzzle that only shotguns have the answer to. Very well. I had so many cards in the EFAP card game I needed epic quotes for until this episode. Thank you all for being you. Also, hi Raggers.
Hello.
Yeah, I've heard that is still in production, I believe. They just needed some more retarded quotes, which the Scrotum stream probably sorted right out.
Oh, I'm sure. We are happy to provide you with all of the retarded quotes that you need.
Please practice not commenting on every super chat by simply reading this and moving on to the next one without any arbitrary reaction whatsoever. Thank you. Well, I can't say that I agree with such a statement. The idea that we can't just react arbitrarily to whatever may come into a super chat, you know?
It's possible we do, though.
I
And
mean,
if that's the case,
I think it's happened, but not with that one. Not with that one.
yeah, I'm not exactly sure because I want to give you what you want, but I want to give me what I want, and I sometimes I have to feel around to find out what I want at all.
And this is a separate super chat. This is a different one.
So this one's
This is the
this
next
one's
one
separate
now.
from
Yeah.
the one that came. So the previous one doesn't have anything to do with this one.
No.
These are two different ones.
These are very
This isn't a
different.
part
So I'm
two?
reading the this is a different one now. Please
people do the part
practice
two.
not commenting on every super chat by simply reading this and moving on to the next one without any arbitrary reaction whatsoever. Thank you. So that is
Yeah,
the
that was the first one. But what's,
yeah,
what's, I
it
thought you
came
said you were
in.
gonna mention
It came
what
in
the second one
twice.
would be. Okay.
So
It came in twice. Well, are they? Is that a mistake? Do they need a refund?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know if they were trying to. They wanted us to cover it twice. I think. If you think about the super chat itself, it is quite interesting.
Well, I feel like you'd get like diminishing returns. You know.
Well, yeah, if I said to you, you know, what's your favorite whatever, and then I asked you 5 times over, I feel like by the 5th time you'd probably be like, please refer to the previous times.
Yes, the previous 4 answers I give are still valid, and in fact, it is safe to assume they will be so until otherwise stated in the future.
Yeah.
Await further bulletins as events warrant.
But I appreciate that they probably asked that twice to make sure that we got the message, so message received. Got it.
I feel like they knew what they were doing.
Drink every time Jay cuts out. Oh,
Cuts out what?
I don't know, I guess.
My heart?
Yes. I don't remember him having mic problems. I think the scrotum EFAP is bleeding into a world in which I don't remember.
Scrofap.
Fantastic as its horror elements are for the first half, the playable teaser for Silent Hills delved into Kojima's BS, guess what I'm thinking mode. Yeah, but he's another sacred cow.
Yeah, you can't ever talk bad about Kojima and his fucking nonsense, crazy ass stories and character. You can't. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's upsetting to people to suggest that he's insane with some of the story, some of the writing, okay? Some of it. Rags, would you do it with a centaur?
Yeah.
Which half?
Which half?
The
I
left
imagine
or right?
the back half. Or bottom half, I guess. We're gonna be specific. I suppose the bottom half, yeah.
Can I just say I love Crymor's laugh? And hi, Raggy.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. His laugh was infectious, as they say.
He does have a good laugh, yeah.
A centaur is like 90% horse. It has a human as a head. It has a human as head.
No, so like in the place of the horse's head and neck, there's a human body, arms.
No, for its head, there is a human.
Yeah, well, no, not all of a human. There's no, like from the belly button down.
I'm picturing horse body with human torso, and then the head is just another human.
Where would it be attached?
I don't know. It's ass, I guess.
On the human.
The head would be a human sitting on the shoulders of the human below it. That would be considered its head. It all makes sense. Christmas is better due to the objective fact it encourages old people using elves as cheap labor. Oh. Not an argument I'd heard yet. Fair enough. Paduru. Or Padoru. I don't know. Dorime. I just want to let you boys know that Spooder Wars the movie is indeed coming out, so keep your eyes peeled. Also, have you caught up with your Chris Chan lore yet? Why? Yes, totally. I'll always stand with Rags that Xmas is superior. Well, there you go. Yeah, we got another one. All hail the free market. All hail Christmas.
All hail Christmas.
Bold of you to assume I have a family, Rags. Okay. Christmas is absolutely the best, and anyone who thinks otherwise is a massive who supports elven rights. Mankind #1. Oh. Halloween is only fun for children and poor people. Buy your own candy. They got Halloween PP, and it's in small lower caps, and then lowercase, sorry, and then Christmas PP is in caps. It makes sense. Christmas and Mauler for your crime. Santa is going to bang you in your stocking and shove coal in your fireplace, then roast your chestnuts on fire. Oh my god. Santa's sadistic.
The stories make him seem so much nicer.
I was gonna say, I just didn't see that coming.
He's not a jolly old elf at all.
He's a son of a bitch.
An ironic name. Yeah.
Sorry, Mauler, we don't do Halloween in my country. Aww. The joy of Halloween not being spread as far and wide as possible.
Well, they've got a Christmas, and that's better, so...
Hey, surely you agree it's better to have both than just the one.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm saying at least, like, in a consolation sense,
Oh. I mean, I think it's good to have both. I'm okay with both. I like both.
Oh yeah, I definitely think both is good.
But one is better. Can we just agree that Thanksgiving is superior to both? No. You get great food and get to think about genocide. Okay.
Yay!
You can do that on Halloween and Christmas. You can think about the genocides of others in some way, shape, or form, or both. My goodness.
Yeah. Why stop there?
Oh, General Kenobi said the stream has now disappeared from the subscription feed. And we just hit 3 hours. So is it 3 hours? Is that the answer? Can do me a favor, people in chat? Just check your sub feed. If this shows up, post a 1. If it does not, post a 2. Just curious. Just doing a quick poll. So it's just weird how that happens. We got a 1, a 2, a 2, a 2, a 1, a 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I'd say there's more 2s. So, yeah, more 2s means it's not entirely gone yet, right?
Never really.
It's so fucking weird, how, like, that it turns up for some people and not for others. Like, what the fuck?
YouTube, how about if you're subscribed to someone, you fucking tell people when they're streaming? I know this is an insane concept, but, like, surely, right?
Hmm. Oh, wait, was 2 gone? What did I say? It was 1 that it's there, 2 that it's gone. I can't remember.
Just say gone or not gone. What? instead of this code that you came up with.
Totally, I remembered what I said seconds ago. Oh, apparently 2 was
you
gone.
You are lost.
You are lost. Okay, so it's more gone than is there. Okay, I got it. All right. Well, yeah, maybe it is 3 hours. So EFAPs will only be 3 hours long from now on. Okay. Could you imagine? Yep. Could you fucking imagine? People would be so disappointed. Even though this is a mini. What is the longest mini we've had? It's something like 8 hours, I think. I can't remember. We get long minis. So it's a thing. Go to a bar on Halloween and one on Crimbonio. The females on Halloween are hot and half naked. The ones on Christmas are sad and lonely. Oh.
Imagine having to wait for a holiday for that.
Hey man. He's just saying if you happen by a bar during these holidays, that's all.
I feel like with Halloween, because it's less family oriented than Christmas is, you would be more likely to be in a bar. But maybe then again, if you love your if you hate your family on Christmas, you might be in a bar.
Well then. Halloween is better because it's the only time my friends accept me dressing up like a girl. Aww. See, Halloween's
well,
inclusive.
There's something for everybody.
While Thanksgiving genocide is putting it up there, Christmas is better for enforcing slave factories of the knife-eared twinks. Knife-eared. God, I got some elven hate in chat, you know? Or super chat.
Elves.
I find it interesting Mauler doesn't deny effing his family. Oh my. I will go ahead and hit the deny button right now. I don't remember not denying that. That's an interesting one. Hi Rags, how would your dad feel about Superliminal?
How would my dad feel about Superliminal?
Someone wants that answer, I guess.
I have no idea. He's not really a video game guy.
Fun fact, the wind sound effects were blowing through the background throughout the entire Avatar discussion video. Wish Maki Nishikino a happy birthday.
That was airbending.
Yes, that was airbending. That was me airbending during the discussion. And yes, happy birthday, Maki Nishikino. Have a good one. In economic regression analysis, we call a regression model that uses all of the variables a kitchen sink approach too. Usually you're meant to start removing variables after, but that's aside the point. Alright.
Shared one of them there points. However, I need to use the loo real quick. I'll be right back.
So one of these just says Minsk. Yeah. I don't Minsk. I don't remember making that. This is not even my desk. Again, I'm not even 100% sure of that one either. If Jay is not a fan of Spaceballs, what are his thoughts on Robin Hood Men in Tights? They better be positive. Well, I'll capture that one in time, and if we one day can do it, we will have him respond. I say Sophistic Autistic ask Bob about Spaceballs because he's the most amicable toxic man I know. Well then. I have now finished that first draft of my TROS video, and I am now redrafting. 148 pages, 71,000 words. Kylo's blaster disappears twice. Well, well. Soon to be expected, I suppose. Or not, I don't know how long the editing will take. I love a nice, taut, healthy, young scrotum. Saggy Baggins. Beautiful. To fix the Discord problem, just have circle pictures of the hosts and guests and use a standard picture as a banner under it. It won't light up green, but it'd be the same. The light up green part is like the big appeal, I'd say. Like, it's nice to have the circle avatars, but without the green that comes on whenever one of us speaks, I really feel like we lose quite a bit of the, you know.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of the tism.
It's a really good bit of the deets.
Yes. Mueller, I would have thought your favorite idiom is getting along like a house on fire. Also, hi Rags.
Hello, I remember that conversation.
Yeah, I feel like we did talk about that. Back in the olden days. What would be your dream sci-fi crossover EFAP? Sci-fi crossover EFAP.
Crossover EFAP. Sci-fi crossover EFAP?
Can we just go big and be like, cross it over with the Great British Podcast, if it was still going, the Smudcast, Sardonicast, the Official Podcast, what other ones are there?
The Senate?
The Senate Podcast, that one. The Nerd Crew, I would like to cross over with the Nerd Crew.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I want to talk to him about, I mean, how amazing Star Wars is.
The South Podcast, we could run them in as well. We'll have 100-man podcast, and there will be one topic, and we will just run with it throughout the whole thing.
The topic of the podcast is podcast.
Yes. Very cool. If Rags says he wants an SBR, he could build an AR pistol with a KAK shockwave brace. Very comfortable to shoot.
Yeah, Currently they allow you, as far as I know, for a lot of places, I need to double check, but I think you can shoulder braces. However, I am considering getting a Kalashnikov USA, a KP9. So that's sort of on my list. Might use my. So the Trump bucks are 1,200. The KP9 itself is $1,000, and the stamp for an SBR is 200. So it's something I'm considering. I'm really considering, because I don't have an SBR yet, and I'm really thinking about it.
Interesting. Hey Rags, do you think I should stop reading out these super chats? I'm kinda tired. They are all god awful. I hate our audience. They are all gay.
Oh.
So the truth comes out. But yeah, I don't know. I think we already knew all of us were gay. That's fine. The big gay. Giant gay. Diabito versus Ray Skypatine. Who wins? Surely it's Ray.
Skypatine? Yeah, Ray beats everybody. Ray's the best ever.
The tool she has on her side isn't some like powerful weapon, it's the plot. Like, you cannot beat her. It'll morph to her benefit every time. She literally died and came back to life. Like, this is something that's very difficult to stay dead. Or keep dead. Been watching My Hero Academia to fill time. Found some of Diabito's family. Look up Fat Gum and Rikido Sato and their powers. Fat Gum. Let's go with Fat Gum first. Powers. In his fat form, Toshiro is a big round man, easily towering over other adults. Okay. Abilities. Enhanced strength, durability, and agility. And a keen intellect. You think that Bob has a keen intellect? I mean...
I think that he thinks so.
Yes. If he was writing his own, Wikipedia entry, maybe? Okay. Thanks to his quirk, Rikido is a straightforward fighter who takes advantage of the temporary augmented physical might granted by Sugar Rush to punch his way through obstacles and enemies. The gastronomic talent, Rikido has great talent in baking, being able to prepare cakes and other types of sweets. Ah. Yeah, they could combo up and present us a form of Diabito, I think. Very cool. Okay.
Very cool.
Well, Bree did sing well in Scott Pilgrim. I haven't seen Scott Pilgrim in so long, I didn't even realize Brie Larson was in it. So. Captain Marvel. The bathwater was Vito, not Major Lee. Regardless, Jay is still a simp.
Yeah, Jay.
Oh, there you go. Simptisms, a guide to being a simp by JXE. Damn.
Damn it, Jay.
Goodell lowering inflation by lowering resolution. It's what we do. Rags the numismatist. I've got a small collection of American silver dollars. My favorite's the peace silver dollar.
Numismatist, that's a coin collector, right?
Neat. Jay, it's...
collecting money's cool. Money's got a lot of cool history on it.
And it's money.
And it is money. And it's always good to collect money.
Jay, it's 9 PM. Time for your Rhino flattening. Oh. Rags, what is your favorite Fire Emblem game? I feel like you don't play them, do you?
I've played a number of them. I've played the first one. I've beat the first one in Sacred Stones and Path of Radiance. That was a long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
So I guess of the three, I liked Path of Radiance the most, I suppose. But those are the only three I've played. And they've been fine. I've liked them.
Hi, Roogs.
Hello.
Quinton describes his craziness latest video, 30 minutes. Yeah, people were telling me about that on Metal Stream, actually, that he has a video where he randomly explains how he went to Disneyland and he put an invite to like all the YouTubers he knew, and only 2 responded or 2 accepted, and the other days he just chilled out in Disneyland, and it like upset him quite a bit, I guess. I don't know. Either way, I think because he's tweeted about it before as well, just the whole like he hates the amount of friends he lost across his like arc on YouTube. And every time, all I've got to say is it's not even the politics he has, it's the method in which he shoved them into his videos. It was really off-putting. But then also the fact that he was pretty public about hating a lot of people too, right? From what I remember. Like
yeah, he was really quick to make enemies. Like you could tell he was gunning for a crowd.
It was the commentary community, I think, that he hated. And there was a lot of people in there that he was supposed to be friendly with, I think. I don't know. Either way, he could have probably gone about it in a different way while maintaining his principles. What's your favorite TTRPG right now, Rags?
TTRPG?
Does that stand for titty?
I don't actually know.
Belch.
Let me Google that. TTRPG.
Oh, tabletop.
Oh, so right now, of all the games that I've actually played, it's Pathfinder First Edition. However, even I haven't played it yet, and I'm learning the rules for it. But I have a feeling that Pathfinder Second Edition will be unquestionably my favorite. Just from rules and understanding of rules, Pathfinder Second Edition seems like it's the best of all the ones that I've seen before.
Official petition to call Corona the Tism Sniffles.
Tism Sniffles?
I'm okay with it, but we might want to save it for the one that destroys Earth, like fully, because Tism is powerful.
In Tism, there is power.
The lady that plays Valkyrie needs to shut up. She is playing a character based off a white culture from white people and was hired by a white person. She's a cunt, no offense. I mean,
Thompson?
I think so. I think she's pissed off a couple people with some of the stuff she's said publicly about whatever, but I haven't kept track of it.
About working with white people, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the one, wasn't it? Yeah. She said it like 2 years ago too, and I'd only heard about it in the last like few weeks. I hate showing up and seeing white people.
Fucking hate it.
They're a plague. The only movie I've ever the only movie I've ever seen that makes effective use of a character having sex to convey something about the character is the Chinese movie called Lust. Caution. Actually a pretty good movie. Alright.
Caution? Actually a good movie?
Well, it says love, comma, caution. So I don't know if the film is called Love, Caution.
Odd.
Yeah, I don't know. Ever read 10 Little Ewoks? No. I missed this whole stream, but props to Crymore and Thought Theater for being good sports and guesting. Yeah, they were good tisms.
Yeah. They were good guests.
Uwu Bulge Nuzzler is the EFAP pet. Don blessed it. Oh, adorable. Rag should write a book on Uwu Bulge Nuzzler. What makes you think he hasn't?
I was playing him yesterday with a friend of mine. I got into Guild Wars 2. It's a long and storied, what I'm sure will be a very heroic career for Uwu Bulge Nuzzler, the warrior.
Prequels, remaster or remake? Remake. I think we could we could even remake them with fucking Ewan McGregor at this point. I'd keep him. Ian McDiarmid is probably around. He could probably pull off being Palpatine again. And I'd keep a lot the same. We could have obviously Count Dooku could be recast with Tywin. That could work. We could do a lot. Your swords, please. We don't want to make a mess of things in front of the Chancellor. Hello, what's your opinion on Planet of the Apes films, old and new? I think the most underappreciated film franchise out there. I liked the old ones when I was young, and the new ones were neat from when I'd seen them. But I didn't feel passionate about either, I'm afraid. I know that
I myself.
what's his name? James Franco was in the first remake Planet of the Apes movie. That was the thing. They should have gone to zombies, okay? In the fourth remake Planet of the Apes movie, they should have had the apes fight zombies. That's what I think would have saved it. That's my opinion. I mean, how would that have made you feel?
Yeah. How would it have made you feel?
Missed another EFAP. Guess I'll have to catch it on Moolah. Jedi Sit Ultimos Omnis Mali. Alright. Oh yeah, what about you and Planet of the Apes? You watched that? You know anything about Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, I've seen Planet of the Apes. Seen the first one.
He was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good.
I think so. Yeah.
As a coin collector, what do you think about it?
Oh, from the perspective of a coin collector,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was really, really good.
Huh.
In my subjectivisms.
In your coin collecting opinion.
Collectively.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll explain what I meant. The tism in question was the idea that a U-boat captain would initiate radio contact with a ship that was designed to destroy his, just to taunt the enemy captain in English. Sorry for making it complicated. I have no idea what this is referencing anymore.
The Hunt for Red October? I don't know.
A U-boat captain would initiate radio contact with a ship that was designed to destroy his, just to taunt the enemy captain in English. Are they referencing the beginning of TLJ? Or something else? Something I'm missing?
I do not know myself.
CNN is objectively evil. Dun dun dun. Oh, Tom Hanks movie? The new one? That could be it. I don't know, maybe. Bob Ross was Air Force. Ooh.
Air Force.
Guests each say Daddy loves his baby girl. Well, we got no guests today. Oh, well, Rags can, I guess.
I'm a guest.
Yes,
yeah.
true.
Daddy loves his baby girl.
There you go, nailed it.
Daddy loves his baby girl.
Flying was canon in the old EU. It was called personal levitation. Okay.
It does come across as something that you'd be able to do.
We've said before, like it makes sense to me that it's a possibility. It's just funny that they don't, like, they establish it for Rey in the movie that she could have used it several times, but she just doesn't.
It is odd.
And they establish it just for a visual. That's it. She floats.
Yeah,
She's like, look at me.
The visual's cool. Ha 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 ha. Isn't that great, guys?
Now draw your best scrotums. Oh. I don't know. See, when you draw bikes, that's one thing, but drawing scrotums, I don't know about that. This, you know, this is a children's stream. The child's drun.
For children.
EFAP movies: Who Killed Captain Alex and Bad Black. What's Bad Black? I don't think I've heard of that one. I've heard of Who Killed Captain Alex though. Drawing challenging to those remaining. Draw the beautifully burnt country of Australia. I encourage chat to do some requests too, so that EFAP never ends. Draw the burnt country of Australia. I feel like that's just I'm just drawing.
Have the fires and stuff, right?
Yeah. See, draw a bike is way better than that, because you can have all kinds of bikes, but you can only have one kind of Australia. I also feel like
you only have one kind of Australia.
Literally one. They passed a law about it, I think. But yeah, those ones should probably be saved when we actually have guests. Because the drawing thing, you know.
Yeah, that was a good one. I like that.
I need a hug, cry face. I binged some Buffy recently. Yes, there are emotionalisms in there. Quite a few. What about Slutty Karen? What a time to join the stream, laugh my ass off. Keep J. Hi Rags. Henlo Muesli. Hello. There was a Hi Rags in there. It was...
Well, What do they say about mutually?
Well, I said hi back.
Oh, okay. Well, hi.
Good day, Ice Pack Gmod Furry Man. I'm afraid he's not here anymore, but he appreciates it. Stay safe, Massives. You too! Oh, and hi, Doom Pipeman as well. Hope you're well. Yes, he was. He was laughing aplenty. I assume he was well. Hello, all my E-words. Hi, Rags.
Hello.
Hello, Mauler, Ms. Wolf. Catch you when the video is downloadable. Well, yeah, fair enough. Rags, have you got the downs, boy? Oh my.
Nope.
Mauler, would you rather have a conversation with Martin Luther King or Thanos? Don't be racist. Probably Martin Luther King. I mean, I like Thanos and everything, but I'd love to talk to Martin Luther King about all the stuff that's going on today, and then figure out what his opinions are.
That's a good point, yeah.
Rags, you, me, Epstein Island.
Yeah, boy.
If EFAP is gonna do anime, it has to be Ghost Stories dub. Google, not because you're a rabbit now. The OG was serious, the dub not so much.
Oh yeah, the Ghost Stories dub is
that,
very
like,
funny.
notoriously
I highly
terrible?
recommend. Yeah, they basically got free reign to just dub whatever the fuck they wanted to, as long as they got the names correct. I think was really the only stipulation. And so it's hilarious. It's super politically incorrect and all kinds of crazy stuff. I would highly recommend.
Sweet. I'll catch the full episode on Moolah. Always remember, every kiss begins with a K, but every kick goes to J. True.
That's good.
In the language of Mordor, every word is the N-word. Yep. Judy Yeetus That Fetus Hops. That's the one from Zootopia, yes? I know that name.
Brown Table. Yeah, that was Brown Table's
Why Brown Table? Why did you choose that name?
because he makes the Zootopia fan fiction.
Lots of you can just easily theorize. Like, why is the table brown? Lots of reasons, I guess. You don't have to go there.
Why is the town Brable?
Pokemon Gen 3 and 4 are the best, the rest are trash. Oof.
I know so little about. I'm familiar
Pokemon
with the first gen because I remember those, but man, when it comes to the other ones, I just do not remember.
Gen 2 is the best, and that is objective, and because it was the last one I played and enjoyed. Well,
that's fair enough. Actually
not. I played Pokemon Black. Yeah, I know. Fucked up.
That was the one with Cyndaquil, right?
That's Gen 2 you're talking about, yeah?
I think so.
Yeah.
Right?
It was Cyndaquil, Totodile, and the Leaf one.
Yes. Yeah, and the Leaf one, yeah.
No one
But everyone remembers Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander.
Well, because they're better. But
they are better.
Yeah, Gen 2, when you unlock the original map, it's like, oh my fucking god.
Like in Gold and Silver, you get to that point of the game and you're like, what?
And when you fight Red, you're like, I'm gonna fucking kill myself from the old game. Fuck you. And you fight Blastoise and shit, and you're like, oh my god.
But I had a Blastoise.
Hey Rags, what do you think of XCOM 2 Vipers?
Vipers? Oh, the snaky boys. As far as I know, they're pretty great. I mean, I know there's the memes going around, but they seem they seem nice. They seem nice. Kind of alien I'd take home to mom,
The talk about anime boobs reminded me of the super flat statues Hero Pawn and My Lonesome Cowboy. Look them up. They're featured in actual art museums.
My Lonesome Cowboy. All right, yeah, I could take a look.
Ray Kiss killed Kylo like a reverse Snow White. Yeah, we never really know if that's what killed him or not. I think it was. I think she sucked the remaining health out of him.
Ray is so powerful that even her kisses with unintentionally kill people.
And that's why Finn was like, oh, I ain't going near that.
He's like, I'm glad Kylo got to put up with that shit.
FF7R story is good, except the ending. The ending is big tism. Tries to say that the creators can do whatever they want with the story going forward. Damn. 1 year ago, Mauler was finished with TFA Part 2. Which means it's fitting that I am progressing through Part 3. You know, I've now set the precedent that it should be 1 year between each of them at least. Hi, Rags.
Hello.
How can I find true love if real women don't look like Rogue the Bat or Rouge the Bat?
I feel like you could get. I feel like you can have much higher standards than that.
Mm-hmm. That's the one from Sonic, isn't it?
Yeah. I feel like you could do way better than that. I mean, I get the joke, but that's lame. You could do way better than that. Come on.
Apparently all Vipers are female, Rags. James needed you to know that.
All Viper. Ooh, really?
Mm.
Well, color me interested.
I'm stuck working in a hospital with a bunch of infected people, but I've got EFAP, so I'm good. Alright. Stay positive, I suppose. But not HIV positive. Haha. It's called a meat hook, Rags, not just hook. As the name suggests, it doesn't have the strength to grab onto metal, concrete, hardwood surfaces.
That's fair enough.
I'm sure.
Not all hooks are the same.
All
like
right.
the fish hook is. I don't know the context of it, but there's nothing that they've said there that I disagree with.
Yep.
They don't say anything unreasonable.
Final Fantasy VII Remake have some Disney Star Wars level writing moments, apart from the ending, and the filler is crap. It's pretty as fuck, but Nomura can't write to save his life. Alright. Also, Meat Hook is a good example against Crymor's claim of needing to always disengage. That tool can only pull you toward the enemies, not away. But, theoretically, couldn't you pull toward an enemy that's further away from the main stack and then use that as an escape?
Yeah, you can pull towards an enemy, but like I forget if you could hook like around them or over them. I think you could use them to kind of like hook over them. But the fact that you can't hook onto the environment is kind of lame. I feel like you should be allowed to hook onto the environment.
Perhaps they will put that in the third iteration of the Doom remakes. Who knows?
Perhaps they shall.
I disagree. Final Fantasy VII Remake has been pretty great so far. It's not perfect, but the writing is no worse than the original games. We're having a Final Fantasy VII Remake war in the Super Chats, apparently.
Well, here's the thing. I was going to ask, is it actually good in the originals? And I realized we're dealing with Final Fantasy fans, and
I was going to say, I don't know anything about Final
Fantasy games. When people talk about anime games, because Final Fantasy, they're anime games. Let's be fucking upfront about this. I just don't know if I'm ready. I'm prepared to trust you.
Final Fantasy VII Remake's writing is only as bad as the ST at the end. I get such wholesome tisms when EFAP villains become EFAP heroes. Don bless this community. Yeah, we've had some interesting arcs. Yes.
That's gone really well.
As a TV show goes, you can't say that it's stagnated. A lot of changing storylines all the time in EFAP. The writers really do try and experiment. It's an interesting little thing they do. Don't even know who's writing it. We just get sent the scripts. That's it. Read them out.
Yep.
Don't agree with every decision, of course, but that is, we're contracted to do it, so.
It is what it is.
Please watch Scott Steiner Math and share it with the class. Remember, Corn Pop was a bad dude.
Corn Pop?
See, some of these ones just feel like
they're
like super chats from a different stream. Like someone just sent this in from
a different universe.
It's just like, okay then.
It's like, oh yes, Corn Pops. Makes sense, I suppose, if you think about it.
We have in another watch party on the EFAP Facebook page. All right. Check it out if you frequent Facebook, I suppose. Morlip,
if you dare.
Please help. I can't shower, and I've got a huge amount of tumor-inducing radiation between my thighs and shins, and now I can't control my smelly knee grows. Oh my goodness. Did you all laugh? Because
Oh,
this
my
is
goodness.
expensive.
Haha. That was certainly...
They had to generate a narrative where they would have smelly knees growing because of tumor-induced radiation that prevents showering. How about that?
That's something else.
Mm-hmm. Good night, Massives. I'll dream about Centaur Rags. Aw. Look up Passion Lip from Fate/CCC and give opinions.
Passion Lip?
I'll paste that to you. You can go on an adventure, I suppose.
Passion Lip Fate.
More or less say,
it's
that's
look at this.
Daddy's cookie in Godelb voice. That's Daddy's
Um,
cookie.
Can't say no, I'm not a fan. Not a fan, not gonna lie. Her breasticle, bubical, chesticular region is just too... It's silly. It's silly. It's just fucking silly.
Oh my god,
Like,
yes.
I guess I don't know what it is about anime where they're just like, ah, fucking big. Like, no, it looks
Oh my god.
dumb. It looks stupid.
Look at that picture.
Yeah, it looks dumb. I can't believe people actually find that attractive.
Hey man, to each his own, am I right? To each his own.
Yeah, sure, to each their own. You bet. Yeah. Freak.
I hope all my fellow twisted shells of men had a great week. Thanks for holding this EFAP. They were probably referring to this mini when they said that, but yes.
Think so?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Twisted Shells of Men, that's me.
Playing Animal Crossing for DS. Town name is Bigidius. There you go. Excellent
Oh,
name
yeah,
for a
where all
town.
the Begidians live.
At Rags, they fixed a huge amount of the problems with Fallout 76 and Wastelanders is really good. I'd be willing to talk about it at some point.
Oh, wow. I don't have any interest in discussing it at all, actually. Maybe they did fix a lot. I wouldn't be surprised. I would be surprised if they somehow made it worse. I just don't really have any interest in playing the game.
And yeah, good that they fixed it, I guess. Because,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it's just
Jesus
that
Christ.
the game was just an abortion.
10 hours? What the hell? Are you kidding me, right? Oh, this is...
Nope.
So this is the Streamlabs from... I think this is just the next set of Streamlabs ones now. These aren't Super Chats. I think. It's hard for me to know exactly because I try to put them all into one place. Please make Crymore a regular guest. He's awesome. Yeah, we'll try and have him
Yeah,
back. I
he's a
figure every
good
time we
guy.
talk about games, it would make sense to have him on.
I think so.
The original Final Fantasy VII was the only reason I was interested in getting a PlayStation back in the day. Loved the fuck out of it, and I'm playing the remake now. Love the expanded world and the story we're getting. Better not be any TLJ caliber story surprises, damn it. Oh. Well, depends on which Super Chat you talk to, I guess. Hey now, this
I've
is my...
heard all sorts of stuff about it, so I don't even know. I never played the original.
Hey now, this is my first EFAP I get to listen to live. Take a dollarino from my wallet and keep the lights on. Very well.
Oh, yeah, we like lights.
What is your favorite Christmas movie? Mine is 30 Days of Night. Perfectly captures my childhood Christmas magic. The fuck? That's like a vampire movie. It's actually very violent.
Yeah. Yeah, it's spooky. I don't know how that is in your mind,
A Christmas magic movie.
Yeah, that's
Unless I'm thinking of something else. That is the one with Josh Hartnett, isn't it? 50 Days of Night doesn't sound like a fucking happy film, does it?
No, it's not a happy film.
Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of, I think. Oh no! Yeah, no, it is. It is. Sorry, confirmed. Danny Houston was in it. Melissa George. I remember her. She was in Things at one point. She disappeared, though. She was in Dark City, I think. Triangle she was in. Do you remember her? Does she look familiar to you?
No, she doesn't.
Probably because she's just stopped being in things.
Like
Oh
Rick
my god!
Moranis.
Look who is in it, Rags. I'm gonna screenshot it. You'll recognize
my
this
goodness,
wonderful
tell me.
character. Look at him. He was in it. We know him. He was in Mandalorian.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay.
He wouldn't have. You're welcome here anytime, Mando, but you're only here because your ship. Yeah, I know that guy.
So, so my favorite Christmas movie, bunch to choose from. One of the go-to ones I have is Jingle All the Way. I find it hilarious. There's a couple of animated ones that work out pretty well. I don't know if Night Before Christmas would have to count to a degree, right? Surely.
Absolutely. I think it's more Christmas than Halloween. Well, it's a. I don't know.
I think you're allowed to watch
counts as
it
both.
on
It's
both,
yeah.
and I think if you play it at a speed in which you started on Halloween and it ends up at Christmas, that would be the correct thing to do. You'd be going pretty slowly, but, you know, you cover both holidays. Oh, Krampus as well. I remember seeing that. That's an interesting Christmas movie. And I agree with Red Letter Media. The sound design of that movie is actually pretty fucking good. Though the story is a little weird. Although I should just say the writing, I guess. Yeah, what are your favorite Christmas movies, Rags? Grimbonio.
I mean, there's obviously Nightmare Before Christmas, Die Hard. I would say that. I like the old like the puppet claymation stuff, like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Jack Frost stuff.
Yes.
Heat Miser, Cold Miser, all that sort of thing. One of my favorites, I think, of all those is I forget what it was called. It was the one about like the origins of Santa Claus and how he got his elves and the toys and stuff like that.
Do you remember the Santa Claus with Tim Allen? Do you remember that?
I do. I never saw it though, but I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
I've seen that many times when I was younger. That's an interesting movie. It's very strange. And then there's The Grinch, of course.
Oh yeah, I saw the new one. I liked it.
You don't wait. When you say new one, which one are you talking about?
The one made like a year or two ago.
Oh, I haven't
the
seen
animated Grinch one. I liked it. I heard a lot of people didn't like it was divisive, but everyone I went with, all my normie family, they liked it. So.
Oh, of course, Home Alone could count, right? And Love Actually, that takes place at Christmas. Plenty of choices. Hey guys, what do you think about the concept of a grey/light Sith, as in cares about the Empire and its people, isn't concerned with random violence and wants to protect their loved ones from the Republic/Jedi trying to kill them? E.g. Darth Imperius.
I am totally down for that kind of a movie to be made and explored.
Sounds
However,
cool.
I don't want Disney to be the ones to do it.
Not particularly, no. Not that they couldn't possibly produce something good, because they can, depending on who they hire and how much control they take. It's just that it's very low on the likelihood-isms.
I'm just saying, name a good thing Disney's done with Star Wars. Just one. All you need is just one.
Can I name one line of dialogue or scene? Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah, I suppose we have to set our expectations where we need to.
It seems that there are two arguments happening past each other that have been causing the talking in circles. One is the in-universe problems, second is the storytelling problems. The countering of issues of one by jumping to the other seems to be a hang-up. So yeah, these are the Streamlabs about the prequel debate now.
Oh my goodness.
And once these are through, we will then be on to the Super Chats about the prequel debate, which I'm sure are going to be very fun to go through.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
A chancellor is an executor of the larger political body. They do not have unilateral authority to act on their own. It is an inherent quality of the title, and reasonable to infer. In Star Wars, this only changes in because Binks introduces emergency legislation. Yeah, I agree with that. In Heel vs. Babyface, you managed to find a guest that looks like Wolf, sounds like Fringy. He doesn't sound like Fringy. Are you one of those people?
Australian.
I was gonna
He's
say,
like British though.
English versus Australian, very different. Are we like saying me and Fringy sound the same, or even similar? I mean, I don't know. Whatever, it's fine. It's like saying an American and a Canadian sound the same. It's like no. Also, I don't know if he looks like Wolf either. He needs to get a beard going.
I don't. Yeah.
Anyways, guys, are you fans of those ultra-wide monitors, or do you prefer the more traditional dual monitor setup for work and or play?
More traditional for me.
Yep, I prefer the your good old-fashioned standard. I haven't looked into the super wide ones yet. Thanks for hopping in, Anna, to be a knowledgeable and fair counterpoint to the discussion. Also, hi, Rags.
Hello.
When Ray first comes across BB-8 in TFA, BB-8 beeps at Ray, and then Ray says, "No!" with what sounds like shock and disgust. Just what did BB-8 say to get that kind of reaction? Did he offer to double as a seat if Ray got tired? Yeah, I don't know. Probably just, can I hang out with you or something? That's why I made the connection with Shrek. It really does come across that same scene, basically. Can I stay with you? What? Can I stay with you? Please. Of course. Really? No. It's one of them great movies, Shrek. Great movie.
That's some good memeage.
Mola, would you consider a remake, even in the same medium, to be an adaptation? For example, the Buffy remake? If it followed the same story in some ways, but also changed a lot, would it be an adaptation of the original? Well, see, at that point, if we were doing sequel versus adaptation, and you combine them, for example, I don't know, Ghostbusters 2016, like, is set 5 years after Ghostbusters. Actually, no, I'm making this too hard. Let's just say episode 7. But there are the events of the first 6 episodes are all like they just pick and choose what they want to work with. I don't even know at that point. I'm trying to say, like, what happens if you clash together an adaptation and a sequel? I think the second that you break any kind of significant continuity, like in an open way, as in you're like, nah, the episodes 1 and 4 didn't happen, you just be like, okay, so you're just not in that universe then? I don't know how that would work. But the Buffy remake, for example, if they say, this is what everyone wanted to know. They were like, we're gonna redo Buffy, but she'll be black. And it's like, oh, so is it set in the 90s then? And it's like, no, it'll be set in the now. And it's like, oh, and it's like, also Buffy will have happened. It's like, oh, so well, that's not a remake then. That's just that's like a sequel, but you're naming your character Buffy. Like, that's weird. Is that just a coincidence? So it's, yeah, it's really just about figuring it out. I'm not sure how we would even be able to judge it if it was neither definitively an adaptation or a sequel. We'd just be like, what the fuck is it? It's kind of funny that you could argue that I don't know, the sequel trilogy would have to be an adaptation because of how incongruent with the first 6 films they are.
It is. It's kind of bizarre.
Like, they're clearly...
I mean, certainly from an in-universe perspective, it is absolutely bizarre.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, if we'll have to see. If episodes 7, 8, and 9 released, and they were just called... They weren't even called episode numbers, they were just called The Force Awakens as a movie. And they're set in the world of Star Wars, but only lightly, and they're adapting, and they've changed Luke into a different kind of character to tell a different kind of story, I would have much less of a problem with it than I do. Because my questions would just boil down to, why, though? Why did you make Luke this kind of character?
Why do you hate Star Wars?
Yeah, but
why did you buy it if you hate it, Disney? I don't understand.
But that would be all meta stuff at that point.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's it. All of our backlog is finished up to the last stream. That's where we're at now.
Ooh.
So we made progress. It only took us nearly 4 hours. It's fine. It's fine. We're getting there.
Hey, it's progress. Progress is progress. You know how it be. It be what it do.
I'm gonna have to do a bit of scrolling a sec. Gotta get all the way down to where we were. I'm not sure how long I can go on for though, because I really do need to make sure I have some food.
And to be fair, I do need to go probably soonish anyway, because my parents' anniversary is today. So me
My
and the
goodness.
sisters, we're putting stuff together. Because all the restaurants and everything are closed, and normally we don't take them out someplace nice they really like and that thing of it. But we're making some big thing for him. So that's where we will be.
Yeah, because we got quite a few in the prequel episode, of course, naturally. So we'll get through. How long do you think you got before you're gonna have to go?
Let's see, what time is it now? It's almost 4 p.m. here. So actually now is about a good time for me because my sister's supposed to get back at so we're gonna go out to the store and
Oh
get
my
a bunch of
God.
stuff and things.
Well, in that case,
So,
then.
yeah, now's actually kind of a good time.
Well,
I got a text back a few moments ago.
in that case, yeah, we have this EFAP Minis Super Chats and EFAP 84 Super Chats to get through. I will collect them all up as well as the Streamlabs ones. And then when we do Saturday's EFAP, which will be 11 p.m. BST, which is 4 hours later than normal, just for anybody who's relying on us being around at 7. That'll be that, and we'll obviously do as many Super Chats as we can there as well, and we'll just do another Super Chat catch-up next week, if we need to make sure we stay on top of these, but like I said, we are an EFAP behind right now. We will get there. Like I said, the progress is being made. TFA Part 3, that timeline, it needs to be like doubled over before it's releasable, or at least releasable the way I want it, and I believe Rags has a Mandalorian video coming along the way, so stuff is coming, as expected.
Stuff is coming.
A bit more of stuff is coming bait. We got like a whole prequel arc planned. There's several different EFAP streams that are going to be related in some way, shape, or form to the prequels, because it was about time we started checking them out, you know? So that's on the way. We've also got the Tross Wins and Sins videos to check out. So that's happening pretty soon too. We're just waiting for Wins' second video to come out. So we got full tisms on that. Probably get a full roster for that. It'll be fun. And yeah, that's about it for updates. This will be put on Moolah probably, might even be today. Depends on how fast it all processes. Either way, anything you wanna say, Rags, before you head out?
No, I suppose nothing really comes to mind. The memes are really good. We really enjoy the memes. Again, just in case it ever seems as if it's understated, the memes really are fantastic, and I check them all the time in the Discord chat, the meme channel. I go there regularly to see if there are any cool, funny memes. We have some very, very, very talented members of our audience who make some very, very funny memes, and I definitely appreciate them. Both the pictures, the videos, the animations, especially, and the work that goes into those. So thanks a lot for making those. It's really great to see that kind of
Absolutely, yeah. And
audience participation.
we're obviously very aware that we're coming closer and closer to EFAP 100. It's 15 episodes away almost. Terrifying, but we will do our best to collect up all the community systems for it. And we always appreciate all of the artwork as well as the kind donations. So I see that Metal is actually streaming, so I'm probably going to join him and then go and make some food and, you know, nibble at it as you do. So, if you people in chat are bored right now or have nothing to necessarily do, I guess I can link his Twitch channel. Actually, let's see if I can get him in so that we can just pass it over nice and easily.
But yeah, let me head out here, and
whoops.
Oh,
sorry about that.
anyway,
Carry on.
That's all right. Yeah, I'm gonna head out and get all this stuff taken care of, and I'll catch you later.
Very well. Goodbye, sir.
All right. Goodbye.
What a nerd.
I know, right? What a piece of shit.
Okay, so yeah, this is the end of the EFAP mini. If you wanna come to, I don't know, if you really just you hate your life, I guess, that's all I can really say, then you can catch me and Metal over at Metal's stream. I'm gonna post it in the chat.
Hello.
Click away on that if you wanna, and we will catch you there. But thanks again for everybody chilling out. I guess we'll catch you on Saturday. Goodbye.
Bam. That was an incredible escort mission and wasn't terrible at all. No, we're being raided. 2 arms.